Hi Joshua, hi Whole Horse. 3 a.m., wow. Must be somewhere in like, he's like, maybe, I mean I want to say the UK, but honestly that might even be closer to Central Europe at that point. But yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back to my live STRA2 playthrough. I do apologize for the slight delay, but yeah, we're back into it. I had to wrap up my exams this week, but thankfully that's all over and done with, so we can finally get back to our regularly scheduled streams. We're starting Chapter 3. I'll let the Void Theater play out, and then I'll do a bit of, I guess you could call it housekeeping.
It's a bit boring to be here alone. I want to do something, but I can't even move around. This must be my punishment for committing a crime such as murder. I hope the others don't go down the same path.
Oh?
Oh, wow.
Ah, Hajime! So we meet again.
Monster! Gross! It's a necromorph!
Me? A monster? How rude. It's me, Emma. A void like you.
What? Emma? This pile of flesh straight out of a B-movie is you? Wait a sec. If you're here, looking like that...
Yes, it's what you're thinking of right now. I died. I was foolishly bound by the past, and killed because of it.
Why? Mikado betrayed me, and you saw me going through all that. Then why did you...
Hey, does it really matter? After all, we're just piles of matter. We're dead. Whatever those who are alive might do, we have no right to interfere.
Does that mean they can interfere?
True.
Anyway, why don't we catch up on things we've missed? We had to hide our membership in Void since the plan was enacted, so we didn't have a lot of opportunities to talk like this.
Wait! Don't come too close to me. I don't know how you died, but you look disgusting.
What? That was very obnoxious of you. And you look exactly the same as me, Hajime. Just filled inside it all.
No, I'm different. Appearance is all that matters, you know.
Oh, so you want to do it that way? Fine. Then I have no choice but to rip open that doll and show what you really are.
Don't come any closer. You're making me sick. And Emma, I think you're about to unleash your old temper again.
Let's have a friendly inside-out talk together.
I don't want to be inside out.
I had a dream. It was of recent memories, but they felt so far away.
Sora, baby!
Ah, Sora! The sky today is simply beautiful, but I care not for it, as there is something far more beautiful before me. I am, of course, referring to you.
Hey.
Well, Sora, perfect timing. Get a load of this drink. Your body'll thank me later.
Don't worry about it.
Don't be too upset. We'll get out of here eventually. I'll try to do my best. Oof. Sora, do you know how much polar bears weigh? Enough to break the ice. They're all gone. Friendly faces whom we'd grown close to. We'll never see them again. I couldn't save them. For those still alive, and myself as well. I can't save them. I can't help them. No, you can't. This is your punishment. Besides, why are you, of all people, having these thoughts? Jeez, talk about hypocritical. Just so we're clear, everyone can hear me okay? Punishment? Take a moment to think back on what you've done and to just ask yourself, do you really think you deserve hope?
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well. Additionally, as another trial has ended, the monocruise has set sail once again. We are currently en route to the third island. The distance to our destination is the same as the previous island, so please keep that in mind. Please don't commit yourself to anything that would lead to you falling off the boat, and I wish you all a happy, peaceful cruise.
I had the strangest dream. The students who had died came to me one by one. And after that, while it's a bit hazy, I think I heard someone's voice. Huh? Why is my face wet? Are these tears? Am I crying right now? That's weird. I don't feel sad, yet tears are falling from my face. Is it because I saw my dead friends? That's right. The monocruise has set sail to the next island. I guess I should grab some breakfast. Alright. So, before we continue, I'm aware that, from what I understand, Chapter 4 is not on this build of the game. Well, like, I know that the dub ends after Chapter 3, but what I want to know is, would I be able to just keep playing the game I already have, or, would I have to get the other build to start working by the next stream? Once I finish Chapter 3, of course. Because if so, I'd like to get that out of the way sooner rather than later. And also, from what I understand, I've been told that I can somehow move my save file to the new build if I install it, so if anyone can lend an ear on... If anyone can lend some advice on that front, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, that's the main bit of news. I've also been, since I also don't know exactly how much. Well, I mean, I'm finished with grad school for the time being, so I may be able to do more streams, like in the near future. Potentially add a third one to the roster where I play something that isn't SDRA2, if there's any interest in that. But yeah. I don't really have much else to say on that front. We can probably go over this later, especially if once more people show up. What's that sound? Some kind of hammering.
Hold on.
Yo, Yuki, that part's still loose. Make sure to tighten it a little more.
My bad.
Sorry, bro. Shinji, what should we do with the remaining wood? It should be fine to throw them away. Morning, boys. Whoa, Sora, good morning.
Hey,
Good morning, Sora. What are you guys up to? It sounded like a lot of hammering. You guys know this is the girls' floor, right?
you see.
Shinji suggested that we should block off the balcony. The balcony?
Yes.
Hajime, Emma, they both left the monocruise at night to prepare or carry out their murders.
In other words,
So we're trying to make it impossible to leave the ship during the night. Good thinking. The balcony was an essential part of Emma's plan. Blocking it off makes sense.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I have figured out a way to prevent people from leaving the ship before nighttime comes. I'll talk about it over breakfast.
Alright.
Sora, you go on ahead. We'll catch up to you after we're done. No, I'll help. It'll be done faster this way. No. There's no need to... We're nearly done anyway. You can count on us, Sora. It's fine. I can hold my own. I'm actually pretty strong, especially compared to Yuki. Alright, we give up. Mind helping us with this bit here? I helped Shinji, Yuki, and Teruya block the balcony door before the four of us went to the dining hall together. Good morning, everyone. Sora, I was wondering if I was going to have to wake you up myself. Oh, and you brought Teruya, Shinji, and Yuki as well. Where were you guys? The food's gotten all cold. Why is everyone so late today?
You see...
Sorry, we were helping Shinji with something. Wait, what do you mean by everyone?
Yeah.
Well, as you could see, we have a lot of empty seats today. Oh, Setsuka isn't here yet. Neither is Nikkei. Oh, Setsuka being out is, unusual.
Don't worry about it.
Nikkei? Yeah, you could forget about him. He's a lost cause. What do you mean? Is he alright? Who cares? He sucks. Do you know what he said here right before you guys came in? I will never get along with the likes of you from now on, and I expect you to treat me the same.
For real?
What the heck? What's his problem? Hi, Goldie Jr. He did say yesterday that he's going to work solo from now on.
So what?
Even so, that doesn't give him the right to act like that. He's not the only one who's scared. None of us know who the Voids are, but we're still working together.
Yeah, right.
Which resulted in more victims.
What?
What? No, that wasn't what it's just that I'm a bit nervous.
Listen here.
Hey, Yuki, you...
Breakfast time. Ooh, some yummy looking rice. Come on, guys, there's no point sitting here with our tummies rumbling. Setsuka isn't here yet, but we can't wait forever, right?
Duh.
Yeah. Wow, despite it being a horrible person, Mikado sure does make some tasty food. Let's eat.
Is that a new sprite for him? Neat. The old, clinking thing from DRA1. I remember that.
So what was this thing you guys were helping Gigi with?
We were boarding up the 4th floor's balcony.
Huh?
The balcony? Why?
Don't worry.
He said it was a precaution because our 2 previous killers had all snuck out of the mono cruise at night.
So...
If we were to stop that, we would also need to block the front door as well. The balcony wasn't even open back when Hajime killed Yuri, right? He used the entrance.
Hold on.
Kanade, I sorta have an idea to deal with that. Yeah, even if we block the balcony, there's no way to stop anyone from leaving through the front before nighttime.
Heads up.
Which is why I propose this. We check the number of people inside the monocruise right before the front door closes. Think of it as a roll call. Oh, that's not bad of an idea.
Hey, bro.
But bro, what about those who aren't here, like Mikado, Shobai, and Nikkei? I don't think they'll listen to us.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, well, that shouldn't matter too much. I'm sure one of us would have seen them. This feels like a big old security hole. Hi, a gold bar. Person. Just checking between us will give at least some sort of relief. And if something happens, we'd automatically deem them the most suspicious, right?
But...
I guess. But this still only applies to murders happening during the night.
Sure.
Well, it's better than nothing, right? I'm in.
Of course.
Me too. So now everyone here will gather just before nighttime, right? Alright?
But...
I'm kind of surprised that, like, other... It does surprise me a bit that, like, other casts don't really try doing that, like, trying to meet more consistently besides breakfast, though I can also see that, obviously you're going to have outsiders, people who don't really follow along with that, and, you know, everyone, and people who just march to the beat of their own drum.
What about Setsuka?
Yeah, she's still not here. Weird. She'd usually be here by now. Yeah, I guess she overslept or something? Maybe she's hiding something. Hiding something?
Yeah, right.
Like, for instance, the fact that she's actually a void. What? Setsuka is a void? You, this again? Now you've made things awkward. I'm going to get really angry if you keep doing this. Yuki, did something happen? You've been acting strange ever since yesterday. This isn't like you. What do you mean, like me? What? You!
Hold on.
Wait, Hibiki, I understand how he feels. I know we agreed not to talk about Void, but things have changed.
Indeed.
True. The plan to not care about the Voids and to make them betray the Mastermind through the power of friendship failed. Who has your favorite design? Honestly, just off the top of my head, probably Setsuka. It's just an immediately striking, it's just kind of an immediately striking design that kind of, I don't know, it just kind of lets you know what it kind of gives you the best impression of her character, at least among most people. Aside from her, probably, Doria's got a pretty good design too, especially, like, with his new hat. But honestly, I'm probably biased because Setsuka is probably my favorite character right now.
So...
Emma is our prime example. She was clearly betrayed by Mikado, and we thought we were making progress with her. And yet,
It is what it is.
she sounded like she was too far gone, having no choice but to follow Void's mission.
Hey,
Shinji, didn't you say yesterday that you had another plan or something? Like Kanade said, I understand that the Voids can't back out of this.
the thing is...
But they do have a mind to side with us. They're probably torn between us and Void. Thank you. So, like before, we're going to keep working to build a trusting relationship.
Then...
I feel like if I could see like full body sprites of some of these characters, I might like some of them more. Like, I know Shinji is wearing what I assume is like a firefighter's uniform on his lower half, but you don't really get to see that in his half body sprites. All you get is like his black shirt and the little necklace. But we also need to find a way to save the Voids from their despair. I don't really get it, but you're saying that we should find out the reason why they're doing this and try to help them, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, Yuki, what the hell? Sure, let's pretend that'll work. I'm wondering, is this supposed to be like what Yuki was going through in Chapter 4 of the original game, like where he was suddenly acting like really unlike himself, and he wasn't sure why?
Huh?
What?
What's the point?
Are we even able to help the Voids? We can't even save ourselves. How are we supposed to save the Voids when we can't even find a way out of here? They put us in this mess, and we're expected to be friends with them?
Are you for real?
Hey, Yuki, what's with you all of a sudden?
Can't give up.
This is the best option we got. You said it yourself, being pessimistic will get us nowhere. What's your favorite aspect of this game? Ooh, that's a good question. Geez, I don't know. I'm honestly not sure what to, I'm honestly not sure how to answer that. Like, I could go with basically any aspect of the writing. Probably just the fact that that aside from maybe Iroha, all the characters are like being given stuff to do pretty much constantly. Like, you're given very frequent reminders about these characters and like where their stance is and what they're doing, and they're fairly they're fairly like they feel fairly dynamic as well. Like the dynamics are changing fairly often to the point that there isn't like a constant status quo. Like Hibiki and Nikke kind of swapped positions as a result of the last trial. And even characters like Mikado and Shobai, you still get occasional reminders that, yeah, they're the outsiders that are likely never going to work with the group. That's probably my favorite part, just the fact that all these characters, and it's similar to DRA 1, that they're, because of all these like little changes that aren't like, it's not like they're trying to like do frickin' backflips and cartwheels to make all this, to do all these crazy twists. Like they're all every change I've seen so far feels grounded. Of course, some of that is dependent on Void and, like, what their plan is, and why they're doing this, and, you know, why they joined Void. But it does lead me to think that, you know, there's a lot of intentionality with the writing here. Or do you have a better idea?
What?
No, but...
Listen here.
Then what's your deal? Quit it with your snark, man up, and tell me what your problem is. Well, our prior little Yu-Yu is a scaredy cat, but we all understand. It's alright. We'll find a way to... How are you guys able to laugh it off? Huh? How are you all okay with this? 4 people have died. I might be next. How are you all able to keep a straight face? Hi, Bats. To be honest, though, Yuki was kind of in a similar-ish position in Chapter 3, but he was also being, like, suspected of being the traitor. I feel like here he's had debatably less... I say debatably less pressure on him. I say debatably because, you know, everyone who had killed up to that point hadn't done so out of... like malice, well, unless you want to count Mitsuhiro, but they hadn't done so because they were like part of a group secretly working against everyone. Hi, Daisakuma. Yuki.
Listen here.
Yes, this is Chapter 3. Hey, Yuki, what's wrong with you, man? Something up?
There's no use.
You always smile. I think you're pretty amazing. To be able to keep your cool, to act natural despite all this.
I'm worthless.
But I'm not like you. I'm just an ordinary, normal person with no talent. That's something else I've noticed. I feel like Yuki keeps... I feel like Yuki's been bringing that, lack of talent up more often, than in DRA 1. Though, maybe that's a, maybe that's just a part of, like, his bigger insecurities coming out. I don't know. I mean, Daisakuma, have you not seen Chapter 3 yet? Or, you're not caught up with the previous streams? I was just lucky. The ultimate lucky student. Are you liking Yuki more in this game than the first game? I'm actually gonna say so far, no. Not to say this Yuki's bad, but more just because, like, the original Yuki had a fair amount going on. Like, he had certain, like, little wrinkles to his character that made him interesting to watch, where he had, like, a certain thirst for knowledge, and as well as his dynamics with Akane and Tsurugi in particular to flesh him out more. And there's that, as well as him, like, having, like, genuinely struggling a lot during Chapter 4. Him having his whole thing against everyone in Chapter 3. So, where he was, like, being accused of being the traitor and, like, legit got mad at people. Like, that was something I really liked. Did you see all the new Danganronpa? I have not seen all of it yet, no. I'm actually... Funny story, I don't know how many of you are on the new Danganronpa Discord server, but I'm the guy on there who's making a frickin' Edgic and line count of the entire thing, so that's been fun. Revolution Bean, you haven't missed anything. I'm not a real ultimate like the rest of you. I can't even sleep at night because I'm afraid. To be honest, I think Nikkei has a point deciding to act alone.
Now I'm pissed.
Dude, are you being serious? Shinji, no violence.
You think you're hot stuff?
Why am I always smiling? Do you know why I'm always smiling? I'm a firefighter. It's my job to save people. Those who save others shouldn't show fear, anxiety, or doubt. Because the more you do, the more afraid the very people you're trying to save will get. This is my first stream I watched from you, got recommended to me randomly. Oh, neat. Well, I hope you enjoy what you see. Some of my YouTube friends got sick today. Aw.
You can't give up.
I will say I am excited for to see, like, Danganronpa's conclusion, hopefully this year. Could be going into next, but yeah. That's why I smile. Because I have to. You're not the only one who's afraid. Yu, we all feel the same. Just because we're ultimates, it doesn't mean we're not human, right? We're all still high schoolers, just like you.
But...
I understand how you feel, Yu. Just a few days ago, I was the same. Honestly, if I was given the chance, I'd burst into tears right now. But I decided not to cry anymore. Tsuka did her best for me, so I'm gonna do my best for you guys.
No good.
I do appreciate the writing style for this game and the last one where each chapter has a lasting effect. I feel main games ignored it and has everyone still be happy. I don't think that's entirely true, but you can sort of... I do feel like in some ways the group dynamic could feel like it was mostly just, well, mostly the same, except for except for the dead characters breaking off. I think Trigger Happy Havoc, I think, generally avoided that. Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 2 probably had the biggest problem with that just because of... Well, like, it definitely did a better job of, like, making you, like, really convincing you, really demonstrating that these people are friends, or trying to be, but... Well, I think that some of the scenarios resulted in them not really being able to follow through on the potential for, like, lots of changes in the group dynamics, except for, I guess, Fuyuhiko and Hiyoko somewhat coming around on the group, I guess. Lots of dynamics between each other, like, Kokichi, of course, has a ton of people, be it Shuichi, Maki, Miu, Gonta, Kaito, and probably others I'm forgetting. Angie had the potential to... Angie already had a couple with Tenko and Himiko, and probably could have had more, if she just got to have a better, like a more interesting role. I think Tofu said something about the rest might be taking a whole nother year. It was in their story Q&A. Probably, yeah. It was weird that Makoto never brought up Sayaka or felt that her passing has greatly affected him. It definitely affected him, but, like, I mean, the end of the first trial, it was clearly affecting him, but I think that it was his choice to soldier on because, like, I mean, you know, as he describes, he's more gung-ho. Like, he's, like, choosing to carry that, burden. But, yeah, I can understand where that comes from. I even saw a post recently on, the Danganronpa subreddit about how if you revisit certain parts of the island, specifically where people either died or are relevant to certain cases, you'll actually have Hajime reflect on the characters who that has to do with. Like, he even reflects on Gundam and how his hamsters investigated a certain part of this crime in Chapter 3, which I unfortunately don't remember that well. And just talking about, you know, how he ended up, like, giving his life, basically. Right, I was once like you a long time ago, Yuki, scared, trying to run away from everything. I took my anxiety out on everyone, saying stuff I shouldn't have said.
We can't give up.
We all feel the same. That's exactly why we need to help each other. But yeah, I will say, I think of all the games, the first one definitely... I do think the first game fares the best at making sure all of the deaths leave an impact. One of the fangans I voice act for will be a video game. When it releases Prologue in Chapter 1, would you consider streaming or at least playing it at some point? I'll consider it. I don't know if I'd... I will consider it. I don't know if I'd stream it. It really just depends on... I guess I'd have to wait until it comes out, but yeah, I'll think about it. Tell me, what's it called, first of all? Like,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know that. But I said this before, but Yuki hasn't looked the best since yesterday. The ship is sailing anyways, so maybe you should take this time to rest.
My bad.
No, I'm fine. I'm just on edge is all. We had a class trial only yesterday.
Now we're talking.
Actually, now that I think about it, I will say, like, Yuki only recently, I think, has been particularly impressing me with this, because, like, I feel like most of the intrigue with his character has been because, well, you know, it's Yuki. Yeah. Oh yeah, Miyu's death kind of, like, I don't have a problem with Miyu dying when she did, but, Diamond Boomerang, but her death kind of felt like a joke with how it happened. If anything, I think, I also, I think if you want to talk, deaths that V3, I mean, I mentioned it in my, I think I mentioned this in the DRA1 video. I feel like Chapter 2's deaths, the problem there is that they don't really impact the greater story. Like, you could write them out, they kind of feel like filler, when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. Oh jeez, y'all are talkative today. Dobari Drampa. It's already released Chapter 1 in Russian, but sprites and CGs are being redone and it's being translated to English. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Jiko Rampa Chapter 0 just came out today. Now there's only one chapter left to go. So many projects, so little time. You're doing fine, Yuki. Besides, if you say stuff like that again, I might have to punch some sense back into you, regardless of what the rules say. You really shouldn't. Yeah. Alright, let's settle down and continue eating. I think Setsuka's gonna skip breakfast anyways. Got only 7 of them here. Though Yuki's sudden words made things a bit awkward. He apologized and said he was sorry. Plus, it didn't lead to a big fight, so I guess it's fine now. But I also understand how Yuki feels. We're all scared. We just choose not to show it. 4 of us have died, and things will only get worse if we can't find some clues soon. I really love V3's Chapter 4 trial, though. One of my favorites. Yeah. To be honest, I think the only problem I have with Chapter 4's, with V3's 4th trial is just that I feel like it maybe takes a little too long to explain everything when it feels fairly clear what happens, but yeah. It's one of those trials where you kind of, where it really wants to make sure it wants to dot all its I's and cross all its T's. Now that we've eaten and there's nothing to do in particular, I guess I could spend some time with the others for a while. Oh, Setsuka. Is Yuki all despair? No, Pickman. Well, maybe a little Pickman, but he's going through it. Oh, Setsuka, there you are.
Huh?
Oh, Rara, did you already eat breakfast? Already? We waited for you for quite a while until we finally gave up.
My bad.
Is that so? Sorry, I had some business to tend to. She was at a meeting, wasn't she? Some business? There's barely anything to do with the ship sailing. And you're always the first to come to our breakfast meetings. What were you up to? Well, I guess it's a secret.
Aside from that...
Well, anyways, I'm starving. I know it's a bit late, but I'll be having breakfast now. You did save some for Big Sis, right? Yeah, although it's all cold now.
Maybe next time.
That's fine. Then I'll see you later, Ra-Ra. I felt that something was off with Setsuka, but I decided not to pry for any further. I'm sure she has things she'd like to keep to herself. Considering what just happened in the dining hall, I imagine she'd also feel uncomfortable after the trial. Since it's my first time watching you, what do you think so far about this game, and which trial was better for you, 1 or 2? I definitely like I do like the game so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'd say generally it's mostly, I'd say it's starting to, it's hard to say, like DRA1 is one of those games that, like, starts off generally good and then gets phenomenal by the end. But, yeah, this game has definitely had a stronger start than DRA1. We'll see if it maintains that level of quality. As for which trial I think was better, I think I'd say the first one, but that's more so just on a critical level, because the second trial isn't bad. I just had a couple of nitpicks with it, like the dying message with the icicles, and a bit of odd. Well, I mean, logically it all made sense, but I feel like the icicle thing was the main problem. That and there was that, and what else? I mean, there was one part that I remember one viewer thought was strange, where you have to contradict Kanade, which is highly unusual. and in order to progress the trial. What's your favorite trial of DRA 1? I'd say the fourth one. Just because it gave every single character something to do, and is also a trial that, within the formula of something like Danganronpa, should not work by all means, but ends up pulling it off anyway. Though I will say the final trial of DRA 1 is very long, and it would probably be tough to come back to on a replay, but it's also one that I think is really good, if only for just how much it has going for it, and the ending. Yeah. As Shinji said, we should put those feelings aside and bide our time. I guess now's the time for free time. The girl who looked into the devil among the abyss. Is that Hibiki or Kanade? Well, free time. What is our energy like? Is that recharged? Yes, it has. Great. Off we go. Well, at least we can actually socialize this time. The icicle thing, yeah, I got it. It was a bit weird and it was a stretch, and I guess with contradicting Kanade, is it to show that she's smarter? I think so, yeah. That's probably why it was there. Because it's a very intricate puzzle, and one that I feel like you wouldn't really be able to... One that realistically I don't think people would solve. I do appreciate the different approach to the case, though, and it also did deal with a concept that I always like seeing fangans try to tackle. And for as out there as the concept is, it's also, in my opinion, probably the most realistic way you could have it be taken on. Because the other fangans I've seen that have tried to do the same thing have had to make sure there's a little bit of... they've had to jump through some hoops in order to ensure that such a concept works. For those who don't know, there is one fangan. I was actually thinking about making a video about it. Danganronpa actually does something fairly similar. It's not the exact same, and the execution is not as good in my opinion. But oh my god, it's one of those moments, especially just because of my opinions on the character and on the characters involved, that made me go from oh crap to oh crap. Who's your favorite and least favorite in SDRA2? Favorite is probably Setsuka, least favorite is Yuri. And Yuri's not even bad. Who do I want to hang out with? I would like to see if Shinji is actually, open. But before we do that, I guess now would be a good time to, get some presents. Okay, I've got a lot of Crow cards, so I'm gonna keep 5,000. I'll keep 5,000 in reserve just in case I want to hang out with Shobai, which I'm pretty sure I'll want to. Artist's Mannequin, and his things cost 1,000 each. Honestly, I like that Kanade was an MVP of that trial. That was amazing, and how she was constantly roasting and picking apart Emma's plan like it was nothing. Yeah, that was nice to see. This was your first fangan. I don't know why I didn't bother checking out DRA first. It's probably just because DRA wasn't as widely available at the time. I mean, it wasn't really until Zephyrum's kind of janky translation passion project that it was super well known, I'd say. It's how I found out about it, so there's your answer. Pieces of candy. These look familiar. Pilot goggles. Any predictions? Oh, it's a portrait of Utsuro. Gold ring. Let's see if we can get 5 of those, huh? Japanese sake. Why am I suddenly getting, like, tons of different presents all of a sudden? Got a t-shirt. Getting a lot of lances, I see. It would be nice if there was, like, a way to increase your luck on this, but whatever. Like of getting a new item. Alright, that should do us for now. And that leaves us with enough to talk to Shobai again if we want to. Any predictions? Okay, so I went over this last time, but I'm pretty sure that just because of how often they've been positioned against each other in terms of like opposing viewpoints, either one of the twins or Nikkei is going to be a void, I believe. Setsuka, I feel like Setsuka at some point, I don't know how long, I honestly don't know how long Setsuka is going to be for this, because, like, first of all, leader figure, the leaders never get to last super long, unless you're, like, doing a rewrite where they stay alive. And, oh, Yuki's in the bathhouse, that's interesting. So, I don't think she'd kill, though. I don't think she would, like, be a killer, though. Especially, I just think with the whole Setsuka is a void thing, well, Setsuka being a mole for the voids, she's basically an inside, she's basically the inside man for someone, we don't know. But I feel like either she gets I feel it's starting to look like she might get killed off either by a void who finds her out, or someone who thinks she's a full-on void instead of just a mole. Who do I want to spend time with? I want to find Shinji, actually. I want to find him first, anyway. But yeah, I don't know. To be honest, also I feel like all the Chapter 3, just because Chapter 3 kind of feels like, with its whole like multiple victims thing, kind of feels like an ideal time to nix one of the twins. So I feel like they'll be involved somehow. And the long, like, if they both make it past Chapter 4, I'll be shocked. I'll be very shocked if that happens. I feel like one of them has to leave at some... One of them, if not both of them, has to go at some point. Have you played the 100 line? No, I've not, and I probably won't be getting to it for a while. If I ever do.
Hello.
Alright. Alright. It would be nice if I had more mineral water. What did I give him anything he liked before? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I also get double from yeah, I think I get, yeah, I do. I get double presents from everything now. Neat. Hi, supercomputer. Let's see if he likes the sake. Sora.
Thank you.
Okay, nice. I know he likes sake now. Aw, really? I heard twins in... yeah. Seems I know how to get your attention, computer. Let's see if we can track him down again.
Sorry.
I also noticed Mikado's not in front of the door like he usually is. Wonder if that means anything. Oh, Setsuka. Hello. Why are you standing in front of the door that Mikado usually stands in front of all frickin' day?
Here.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's gonna be a hint for something later. Hi, Golem. I know life can get pretty crazy. I mean, I've had to really make sure I've got my ducks in a row. I had to really like knuckle down for to finally finish off my masters. And I mean, I'm still technically not done. I've got it open to take the CPA exams at a later date. So it does mean. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, okay, yeah, the bathroom, as I thought, the bathrooms don't have a fast travel point, so I'm fairly convinced that that means nothing is going to happen in these. Hope you enjoyed how last chapter went. I did. The trial had a couple of nitpicks, but, like, as far I had a couple of nitpicks with the trial, but nothing too serious, you know? I can understand, I mean, I definitely understand, like, if people really, like, have like, qualms with it for that reason. Icicles. Ah, here you are.
Hello.
TS is so hard, Corlinium Scabbard. What does TS stand for? How'd you feel about the fact you could have saved Kokoro had you just checked the fridge? God, that honestly terrible, and even worse knowing that unlike Yuri's death, like there would have been no like no harm in doing so. Cause like you unhook Yuri, sure you save him, but like his calves are still fucking decimated, and then Hajime would jump off a bell tower that's God knows how high and probably break his legs. This shit, not actually DVMN. Oh, hey, Dom. It is Dom, right? Alright. Alright, Shinji, I am giving you... I'm really spoiling you, Shinji. I am giving you not one, but 2 bottles of sake. I beseech thee, bring to me your next event.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm curious about something, Shinji. Yes? What is it? Firefighters are government workers, right? But you seem to have done firefighter work before becoming an adult. Can minors be firefighters? No, people like me aren't formally firefighters. And I don't have government identification either, of course. The title of Ultimate Firefighter is something Hope's Peak Academy gave to me because of my talent. I'm not a real firefighter. Although I get called to certain fire stations if they need more manpower, and I come along to incidents to learn, like an intern. Oh yeah, before I leave, don't forget to follow Big Sis and join Void. Maybe it's just because I've been playing well, no, I haven't been playing. I've been watching a bunch of Henry Stickmin stuff lately. Maybe if it was a top bat, maybe if she was like, trying to like track down the top bats, maybe. But yeah, she's I mean, I also wouldn't like do that either, because like there's like the fun of playing the mole is that you don't know who the mole is, you know. Maybe he likes the holy water for holy fires. I've been thinking about that. I don't really know if that would work though, but I am willing to try that. Aha! Did you start helping out after the plant necklace incident like you told me about last time? Yes. No. Even before I started supporting, I got a proposal from the local firefighters. They asked if I'd thought about working in this field. I was thinking of the same thing, so I gladly accepted. It's quite impressive. Thinking about it, aren't firefighters always risking their lives? They're like real present-day superheroes. A hero that comes rushing to your aid when you call 119. It's nothing that impressive. It's just something I do because I like helping people. I don't know if you're being modest because you're in front of me, but I think you should have more confidence in yourself. Such a valuable job. Sora, you're in danger! The hell? Are you okay? Didn't know there would be a rock in the middle of the path. It's carpet. Be careful! You could be severely injured. You could be severely injured or tripping at a place like this. Thank you, Shinji. You're my life's savior. But could you please let me go now? Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse me. No, I should be thanking you for rescuing me. Besides, an emergency is an emergency, regardless of gender. Oh. You said it wasn't anything as impressive as a hero, but you absolutely just felt like a hero to me, Shinji. That was just because work taught me to always be prepared for any dangers nearby. That's an amazing thing. With your passion, I think you could rescue everyone, no matter who they are or what situation they're in. In fairness, that makes the rock even more unexpected. Maybe that's, maybe... Hear me out on this. Maybe it's it was, like an imperfection in the carpet, you know? Tsurugi had that problem. That's not true. Shinji? If I had that ability, I could have solved our situation of being trapped on this island. There's a lot of things in this world you can't do with just passion. I do like that side of him. It shows that he, like, isn't, like, going on blind faith. And I don't deserve to hear that kind of praise. Huh? What do you... I'm sorry. Should we stop here for today? Oh. Yay. A shadow had been cast over Shinji's face as we separated. I quietly returned to my room. Alright, finally got something out of him. Reach back for one more gear. Who to do it with? Setsuka's finished. What do all my skills do it again? I forget. Oh, this is going to be very useful. I can already tell. I'm leaning towards trying... Oh, God. It's that classic problem again. So many good characters, so little time to talk to him. Oh, Nikkei, you're investigating.
What? Leave me alone.
Oh, I guess he's not gonna talk. Yeah, it's fair. Yoriko's a maybe. Yoriko's skill could be potentially... What? Do you have some business with me?
Leave me alone.
I don't know you all. I don't know you all anymore. Alright, so don't worry about me either. Seems it'll be difficult to talk to Nikkei for now. I'm guessing that he's in a reversed state like that regardless, unless maybe, and like big maybe, unless you've done a lot of his events already. I think I'd actually like to try talking to the twins. I know they have, I do wonder though, will there be gifts that, like, one likes and the other doesn't? I'm sick of playing inside the boat too. Is there anything else we can do to pass time? Well, saving our energy is important too, so... Should I spend some time with the twins? Yes. Huh? Sosie, what's up? Do you need something from us?
Sure.
Chat? I don't mind, but sis...
In that case...
I don't mind either. Let's play while we chat. I spent time playing with Hibiki and Kanade. The Otonokoji twins. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. Shit. Do I give a gift to... So I'm guessing I choose one of them to give a gift to? I don't know which one I ended up picking. Huh? Sosie, is this really for me? Is this? Yay, thanks, I love it. Look at this, Kanade. Aren't you jealous? Yeah, I know. I know I chose Hibiki already. I figured that they'd it'd put them in alphabetical order.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm happy as long as you are, sis. So is this with one of them or both of them? Hey, it's Sosie. Hi. Hello. Hibiki, Kanade, hello. What you up to, Sosie? Well, I was just wandering around the island. Hopefully I'd stumble across a clue that would lead us out of here. I walked on water. I'm Jesus. That means you're not doing anything, right? Come on, play with us. Play? Aren't you gonna investigate? Investigating's important and stuff, but managing friendships is just as necessary. Especially in a situation like this. Right, Kanade? Yeah. I wonder if actually, would the dialogue... Would she even... I wonder if the dialogue's different, like, before this point, or... Would there even be any choices on that front? Well, it is important to get closer with each other when you're in a huge group like this. Right. You totally get it. So then, what are we playing? Well, any ideas, Kanade? Sis, if you just put me on the spot like that... Did you not think about it? What do you want to play? Sosie? Harass Kanade. Tag. How about tag? Oh, that's a good one. How'd you know I'm the best at games like that? I always knew you and I were totally in sync. This is the saying you just can't talk to them for most of Chapter 2. Yeah, I figured. You're obviously fine with that, right, Kanade? Yeah. Let's play then. Who's it? Should we decide with rock, paper, scissors? What a dumb question. Kanade's obviously it, right? Yes. I'll be it first. If you get caught, you're it. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Count to 10 and then chase us, Kanade. Since I'm doing this, I'll be taking this seriously. 1, 2, 3... I play tag with Hibiki and Kanade. All three of them. After running around for a long time, I came back to my room with an exhausted body. Sure enough, there really is nothing to do while at sea. I'm hanging out with everyone to keep things from becoming awkward, but there's no use in whining about it. I should just sleep. Okay. You restored one endurance. You feel the effects of a beautiful morning and gain an additional 1 endurance. Hooray! Oh, I'm so glad I took Yoriko's events so early. Huh? Is it already morning? I don't think I heard Monocro's morning announcement yet, but I don't think I've overslept it either. I guess I just woke up early this morning. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll just head to the dining hall and wait for the others. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just hoping to find people in the hallways. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? I mean, I speak from experience. I mean, I already had exams, but is anyone else still going through exams, or are they still happening? I mean, I guess it's pretty late for them to be honest. It's almost Christmas. Whoa. Oh, that was close. Oh, Nikkei. I think this is the first time I've seen you since the class trial. Hi, Sasokimi. Wait, Nikkei, why are you ignoring me? Nikkei, your fly's down. What, for real? Just kidding. Nikkei, we've been getting along so well up until now. Could you reconsider joining us? We should be working together, not against each other. Shut up. Working alongside people you can't trust? Over my dead body. To be honest, I've had my doubts regarding you all ever since Yuri died. I did try trusting you guys for once.
Jeez.
But now Kokoro's dead too. Because that Teruya guy wasn't careful enough or something.
Leave me alone.
So just ignore me. I worked alone when I was a journalist anyways, so this is nothing new. Ignore me! It's much more efficient this way. Well, if you figure out who the Voids are, let me know. Then I'll trust you again. It looks like he's made up his mind. We've completely lost his trust. Yesterday Yugi, and now this. Feels like things are starting to go south. I should talk to him again later. Let's first head to the dining hall. guess Teruya's here alone. Ah, Teruya.
Hey!
Sora, what are you doing here so early? The morning announcement hasn't even been made yet. I could say the same to you, Teruya. What are you doing all alone in the dining hall? Are you having breakfast already?
No good.
Well, I felt a bit down and I couldn't sleep, so I just decided to come here and wait for you guys. Huh, I just happened to wake up early this morning as well. How about we chat while we wait? Sounds good to me. It's been a while since we've talked alone in a quiet environment like this. This feels awkward. Huh, the food is already prepared this early. Seriously, what's up with Mikado?
In other words...
What isn't up with Mikado? He seems to prepare the food at the break of dawn. In terms of culinary skills, he's the perfect house husband. But he's not husband material, is he? Shame he's worse than trash.
Hey!
Sora. Yeah?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry for everything. I wasn't able to help you as an upperclassman. Or as a survivor of the killing game in any way. Wait, why are you apologizing all of a sudden?
It's my duty.
Well, I feel responsible for this. I'm a grown-up, an upperclassman, and a survivor. Yet I'm of no use to you. Just a few days ago, if I'd paid just a little bit more attention, Kokoro would still be alive. We told you, that wasn't your fault. There's nothing more to be said.
No good.
No, if I just leave it there, I can't face Kokoro ever again. I'd like to be of help, but this stupid memory loss. The only thing I can do in this state is to wait for Ray or the others from the Foundation to rescue us. I played through DRA 1, got to playing 2. Oh. Well, I appreciate you stopping by regardless. I don't know if you'll be joining, if you'll be going... I don't know if you'll be watching fewer streams, but I appreciate your company. Teruya, I know it's no use at this point, but that Ray person is already... I know. Huh?
You see...
At first I didn't believe you, since I had no memory of that. But I've been slowly coming to terms with it. Knowing what she's like, she should have been here by now. We should have made contact with the Foundation at least, but there's been no sign of them.
This is...
I guess it's like you guys said. Ray's not coming. Are you alright? Wasn't she a very important person to you?
I'm sorry,
Of course I'm not alright.
We can't give up.
But as I didn't see it with my own eyes, I can cling on to the smallest ray of hope. And even if Ray did die, we can't just give in to despair. I might not have my memory, but my heart remembers it. To have hope is not to give up.
By the way...
And Sora, you don't need to worry too much. Ray and I, we weren't the only survivors. There was a third one. I can't remember exactly who he was, but he's quite something. He's the leader of our Foundation, after all. Tsurugi. He'll definitely come to save us, I promise you. God, I wonder what Tsurugi's like after all this time. Teruya, you don't have to take all the responsibility for us.
Seriously?
Huh? Whether you're an upperclassman, a survivor, or a member of the Foundation, you're still suffering from amnesia, and I know how much anxiety that can bring. Hoarding that much responsibility will only make you miserable. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Teruya, you could work with us, not as an upperclassman or a survivor, but as a friend in this killing game. Working together to survive.
It's my duty.
No, it's fine. Thanks for the offer, but I have to protect you all. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Whatever it takes, as the grown-up, as the upperclassman, I have to. Gotta move on, coffee is cool, the party's over.
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
The announcement. I guess everyone will be here soon. I guess so.
I'm sorry, but...
Sorry if I sounded weird, Sora. No, it's fine. Teruya's definitely worried about us. He seems to blame himself for the death of Kokoro. I guess that's to be expected, but one thing or another, it seems like everyone's concerned about something. A worryception, as a certain construction worker might say. Seems like we're still far off from the next island. I hope we arrive soon. Being cramped up in this boat and not being able to do anything. I can't say I'm used to this. I should try to find something to do. And as expected, yeah, 4 energy. Getting these events is going to be so much easier now. I want to see if I can, get Shobai. I really hope that I'm not going to have to spend extra, like, 2,000 Crow card per level on him. What? Huh? Talk? I told you last time, didn't I? The fee's 1,000 Crow.
Alright.
Good. I'll listen to you talk since you got me the money. Talk to me about whatever you want. I shared a meaningless conversation with a Shobai. Alright.
Hey,
What's this?
not bad.
Not bad. I'll gladly take it. This is free, right? Don't expect any refunds or returns later. Damn. Damn. Yeah, guess it couldn't be that easy. Seems there wasn't even like a proper breakfast meeting for that one. Guess there wasn't that much to go over. Nothing that wasn't already. Setsuka near the door again. What? Can't you see I'm trying to practice how to count cards here? Talk. I told you last time. Fee's 1,000 Crow.
Alright.
Good. I'll listen to you talk. Good. Alright, you paid me. I'll listen to you talk. How's your day going? It's going well, Normal Tree, thank you. I finally finished off my exams for the time being. Alright. Swear to God, if this isn't enough. I got you an actual literal gold ingot.
Hey, not bad.
Ooh, nice. Come on, please let the gold market be up. God, frickin'. This is starting to feel like a scam. I'm starting to wonder if I can even get, like, extra intimacy with him. Like, if I could see the actual... If I could see the threshold, that'd help. How's your day, Tree? more interested in getting a skill, like an extra skill right now. Which, you know, that's my fault for hanging out with the twins so soon, but oh well. I get the feeling this is probably going to be a slower stream, just because, you know, it's right out, you know, it's daily life. It usually starts out slow, and there's a lot of events.
Sure. In that case.
Huh? A gift for me?
Thank you.
Do I really deserve such an amazing gift? Thank you very much.
Hey.
Hey, no fair! Why is she the only one who gets a present? Where's mine? Hibiki, I'll get you a gift next time. I wonder if that's an actual, mechanic. Sosi, let's play! Hello, Sora. Hibiki, Kanade, hello. You two are always together. Of course, we're basically two heads on the same body, like an Etten. Right, Kanade? Yeah, of course. So what are we playing today? Well... Did you ask me to play with you before deciding the game again? Yeah, well, I've never made plans before in my whole life, and I'm not gonna start now. Then, since we played what Hibiki likes last time, how about we play what Kanade likes this time? Would that be fine? I bet we're gonna play Bloody Mary or something. Eh? That doesn't even make any sense. If I like it, Kanade obviously does too. Right, Kanade? Yeah, right. Looking at Kanade's expression tells me otherwise. What? Kanade, are you calling your sister a liar? No, sis. No way. Well, if you can't think of anything, let's just play tag again. It was totally fun last time, right? No thanks, I think I did enough running last time. I'll decline this time. Ugh, lame. Fun things are still fun no matter how many times you do them. Alright, then let's do something that's 100% running free. I've got a great idea. And what's that? It's... Tickling Kanade! Ah! Tickle, 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 tickle. Stop it, sis! Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Sis, really? Stop. Sosi, what's with the hold-up? Come on and help me. No thanks, I'm not talented at tickling others. Really? Alright then, how about... squishing Kanade's muffin top? What? Look at this chub. It's totally grossing me out, right, Sosi? Not really. Isn't that normal? Huh? Really? Isn't this, like, morbidly obese? I see what it is now. I'm, like, model thin, so anyone would look like a whale in comparison. Sorry, Kanade. No, sis, it's just as you said. Right? But it's only natural that this belly, so horribly uglier than your older sister's, gets a punishment. Hi-ya! Squish, squish, squish! Hey! Hibiki. Huh? What's the matter, Sosi? How about we play something else? Harassing Kanade, I'm not too interested in that. Huh? Really? Alright. Placid. Then how about hide and seek? I'm super good at hiding. It doesn't seem like you can hide and not move around. Anyway, sure. You like it too, right? Kanade! Yeah. Alright, then Kanade's it. Since it's hide and seek, you have to count all the way to 100. Ready, set, go! 1, 2, 3... No matter how I look at it, the authoritative behavior and pranks that Hibiki does to Kanade seem a bit much. What's the reason for bullying Kanade like that? I also want to check on Kanade for how she's feeling about this. Regarding this issue, I think I need to talk to them separately. Is that gonna be possible? Alright, skill time. Extra intimacy points for every interaction with students. Okay, not bad. Reduces input delay during rebuttal showdowns. That could actually be useful. Yeah, I'll go with that. Monocro said the time to reach our destination will be similar to the last island. That means we'll be arriving at the third island soon. It's more tiring sitting around than it is investigating. I should head to bed. We've run aground! Wow, how surprising. This noise and shaking.
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine.
Rebuttal.
I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
Rebuttal Showdown is pretty slowed down in the dub, almost too much in this chapter, honestly, but that's still great for later, I'm sure.
And you might have already noticed, but our ship has just docked at the third island. I will begin the orientation regarding the third island in a few moments. So gather at the auditorium. I expect a full attendance. No exceptions.
So we're finally at the third island. I'd like to start investigating as soon as possible, but it seems like we're all being forced to head to the auditorium. Stupid crow. Or is he an arrogant crow? Is everyone here? I trust you've all slept well.
Quite excited.
Greetings, my friends. Oh, how I've dearly missed you all. Ugh, Mikado.
Huh?
Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen Mikado since the class trial. I guess nobody cared enough about him to notice that. He was probably off doing something useless again. Honestly, I just wish he'd disappear forever.
The wizard is undeterred.
Once again, you blast me with your words of hatred, but no longer will they hurt me. For it is I, Mikado 2.0. I have increased my defense tenfold, and have endured the toughest of mental training there is.
Creeping me out.
What kind of crap is he on about now?
Incredible.
Oh, and as a side note, I'll once again be participating in your breakfast meetings. Isn't that delightful? Oh, I cannot wait for our relationships to deepen further. Well, except for Mr. Otori. In that case, I may find myself doing more regurgitating than I will eating. Gosh, just the sight of him is dreadful.
What did you say?
What did you say about me, you little... Pipe down. The sooner Monocro ends this, the sooner we can leave to the island.
Very good.
My sincerest thanks, Mr. Yomiuri. Mr. Sonoji, you have too much of a presence. Or perhaps it is I that is lacking one.
Let me explain.
Well, putting that aside, let us commence the orientation about the third island.
Not so fast.
Mr. Hashimoto, do not fall asleep while your teacher is talking. I advise you to pay attention.
Dumbass.
Who are you to order me around? It's gotta be some worthless piece of info anyway. Just hurry up and open the damn door, you... Just hurry up and open the damn door, you piece of glorified roadkill. Nice one. Mr. Hashimoto used direct verbal abuse, and it appears it was super effective. How about we go on mental training sessions together, teacher? My treat? No, there will be no need for that. But Mr. Hashimoto, I assure you that you are gravely mistaken. There are in fact a few warnings I must give regarding the third island. It'll be a great loss for you if you don't care to listen. Warnings?
Alright.
Let the bird speak.
Let me explain.
Let the bird speak. First, the third island is quite different from the first two islands. The entire island itself is a gigantic theme park.
Huh?
Theme park?
Indeed.
Yes, I named it Satsuki Land. Huh? What? Huh? What's wrong, Teruya? It's nothing. What was that just now?
Very good.
The islands before had different facilities dispersed around the island, but this one is purely one theme park. As such, the ship isn't even docked to a beach. Rather, it is currently docked to the harbor connected directly to the park's main entrance.
So then,
If it's a theme park, will there be any attractions?
That is exactly right.
Of course. This is the largest park Utsuroshima has to offer. I mean, it's sounding like Utsuroshima is less of an island and more of an archipelago of nowhere. You know, it's a group of islands. You will never get bored when there are this many attractions to ride.
Hold on.
So you expect us to play around riding roller coasters and such? You must be joking. We don't have time to mess around. Do you seriously think any of us will ride that thing? Now, please calm yourself, Mr. Kasai. I was simply doing my best as the teacher to provide entertainment facilities for my students to enjoy. It is up to you if you want to enjoy the attractions or not. Utilization of these facilities is by no means mandatory.
Listen,
Shin, I understand how you feel, but it's important to take breaks now and then. Of course, investigating is our top priority, but I don't see any harm in having fun once in a while.
but
Are you sure? It'd be dangerous if Mikado or Monochrome had laid a trap for us. Or someone takes advantage of the situation again.
it's okay.
Well, I don't think we need to worry about that. Their objective is to make us kill each other for a class trial. Even they wouldn't want us to die by accident from a trap in the theme park. Nothing happened on the last island either.
Yeah.
Right, and personally, I'm a real big fan of theme parks.
So let me get this straight.
So what are those warnings? Weren't those the important parts? Yes. Yes, I'll explain them to you now. As I said before, there are a lot of attractions in Satsuki Land. But as these are specifically made for you students, we don't take any entrance fees.
Not so fast.
However, each attraction has an entrance gate, and if you want to use them, you need to use your Student E-Handbook Plus on
The
them.
hell?
Why implement such an inconvenient system?
Allow me to explain.
Every theme park has a ticket box, or at least some sort of entrance fee, right? Since that system is fixed and cannot be changed, we instead substituted the fee with the data inside the E-Handbook Plus. Otherwise, the whole system outputs an error.
What?
What's that supposed to mean? Don't listen to him. Mr. Sonoji, I sincerely ask you to stop with the nonsense.
Pay no mind.
All you have to remember is this. You need to use your E-Handbook Plus each time you enter or leave through a gate. And if you don't, failure to comply will be regarded as violating the school rules. I strongly advise you all to keep this in mind.
That means we'll die?
No?
So accidentally die while trying to ride an attraction? Nope, I'm out. I take back what I said about theme parks too. I'll just stay here instead. Roro, will you please shut up?
Are you for real?
Question. If a murder occurs, do we still have to go about using our E-Handbook Plus every time? Seems extremely inconvenient to me. I will obviously deactivate the gate system entirely for your convenience in that case. So the data inside the E-Handbook, what could... Is it gonna, like, be... Oh god, are they gonna be, like... Are the gates just gonna be scraping... I know this was made, like, 5-8 years ago, but... Is there gonna be, like, data scraping or something going on with this? You'll be free to roam and investigate all you want. There's no need to ask those sorts of questions because a murder will never occur again! Well, whoop-de-doo. Good luck with that. Can you cut it out already? Are you trying to pick a fight? Calm down, everyone. Oh, and additionally, Satsuki Land is made up of 4 areas. The Central Plaza and Departments A, B, and C. You can move to either Department A, B, or C from the Central Plaza.
Very good.
But the important thing is each department is only connected to the plaza, and you cannot move directly from one department to another.
So,
Does that mean if you want to move from one department to another, you always need to go through the main plaza?
Oh, it's Mira HQ.
That is exactly
Precisely. That is, of course, if you wish to walk the distance. What do you mean?
right. Let me explain.
Each department has a monorail station on it. A monorail station in it. Ha, monorail. The monorail circulates each department for 1 hour. After that, the vehicle stops and goes into maintenance for 1 hour at its last destination.
Indeed.
We have 2 monorails. One takes off on the hour, while the other takes off 5 minutes later in the opposite direction. All monorails originate and conclude at Department B. The time it takes to move from one department to another is 5 minutes, so it will take 20 minutes for each monorail to circulate back to Department B. After these 3 round trips, it will stop at Department B to undergo maintenance for 1 hour. So basically, one train goes along B to A to C to B on the hour, and the other goes B to C to A to B 5 minutes later.
So one starts at B at 12 o'clock to arrive at C at 12:05, at which point the other one starts.
No need to overthink it. The point is that you can use the monorails to quickly travel from one department to another without going through the central plaza. Yeah, so where's the door log? In addition, the monorail is considered as transportation, not an attraction, so there will be no gates. Why is this so complicated? Because it's where the next murder is going to take place, I'm sure of it. And you gotta make sure the rules are understood. In other words, you can use them without your e-handbook pluses. Well, the specific details will be written in this station's notice board anyways. Is everything clear now?
Very well.
I'll assume it is then. Was there a need for the explanation to be this lengthy? The rules for the theme park are directly related to the school rules. It's your lives on the line, so it's definitely important. I did my job of explaining the rules, so I hope there's no unfortunate student that gets punished.
This is useless.
What worthless info. Is that all you have to say?
Hey now.
No, not at all. This is the most important part. I will now go over each attraction and the history of Satsuki Land. You all ignored me on the second island, so I've prepared a short and clear 5 pages presentation for... Good, let's all start investigating now that we've heard the instructions.
My body is aching from being stuck in this ship. Let's get moving.
Ignored again? Wait, did Mr. Hashimoto already leave? But my presentation... It seems I'm in fact not at the bottom of the food chain.
Hey.
I may just become one of the consumers yet. Hey, Mikado.
Huh?
Yes?
Jeez.
Didn't you say that there was a present waiting for us once the class trial was over? Huh? Oh yeah, you did say that.
Well, that's not good.
Oh my, it seems like I did say that. I completely forgot about that.
But you were the one who came up with it.
Just ignore him. A present from the likes of him is surely nothing more than trash. I think everyone will become Iroha because of this.
Hold it right there.
Oh, I assure you, this is very important. As for Mr. Hashimoto, I guess I'll explain it to him later. Mikado snapped his fingers with a mischievous smile.
Seriously?
What was that?
Well, how's that?
I just included data about the reset codes in your e-handbook pluses. The reset codes?
Allow me to explain.
Each of you has a specific code, and if you input it correctly, you'll be able to regain that precious thing you've lost.
Huh?
Lose? What did we lose? Like, memories? Mikado, will I be able to regain my memory? Sorry, you don't have to listen to anything that comes out of his mouth. Perhaps. That is of no concern to you all right now. We'll leave it as a surprise when you do actually find out the code.
This is pointless.
And here I was expecting it to be something worthwhile.
Now then.
Moreover, everyone, it's a new island. Don't you want to investigate? Mr. Hashimoto seems to have left already. We were already leaving, thank you very much!
Suka, let's go investigate.
Huh?
Suka?
Huh?
We're starting the investigation? Alright, let's get going. We finally arrived at the new island. To those of us who haven't been able to find any clues, this new unknown island is like Pandora's box itself. Just from the fact that there's something to investigate filled us with determination. Ding. We spread out to investigate and decided to talk about whatever we find during lunch like always. It's been a while since we've been to a new island. Let's get moving. It looks like a fishing boat. I wonder if this island has a large fishing industry. Boats. I wonder if Izuru likes any of these boats. Good time to refresh my crow card supply. Alright. Let's see what we got. S-Smart. Input reset code. And that's been added, so that's been added to the menu. And it's part of the system, cool. Okay. It's even got Satsuki on it. What's this? A stupid-looking doll. Oh, Miss Sora. Perhaps that doll is of interest to you? No, not really. And who told you that you could speak to me? That is our adorable Sachi. She is our dear mascot for Satsuki Land. Think of her like the Marky Mouse of this park. Wow, what unnecessary information. Kinda looks like Doraemon.
Allow me to explain.
I've never been to this place before, but there is some backstory to our Sachi. Her inspiration came from someone called... I decided to ignore him. Aw. The Sachi doll has an eerie smile on its face, almost like a robot. It creeps me out. Obviously, every theme park has to have a signpost, right? I don't have any memories about them, but I understand the concept of theme parks enough to know that. Let's see. We heartily welcome your visit to Satsuki Land. You're currently at the Central Plaza. That's what was written on the signpost, as well as the map and instructions of the entire theme park. According to the map, upon entering the Central Plaza, there's a T-shaped junction, and each path from left to right leads to Departments A, B, and C, respectively. Department A's for gentle rides, B's for thrill rides, and C's for sports-related facilities. Monocro said that you must go through this place if you don't use the monorails. Huh, you can even see the monorails from here. Sure enough, it crosses through the whole park. I'm getting distracted. I know I shouldn't be enjoying myself, but I can't help but get excited when I've never been to a place like this. The theme park is huge, so I can't lose focus. Let's keep investigating.
I beg of you.
I decided to ignore him. I haven't said anything yet. Department A, a tranquil place for slow-paced adventurers to relax. It's a street vendor selling various foods. There's no owner, only food on display. Honestly, I get it with Disney, but it's still funny how they say stuff like Marky Mouse when there's a character with a literal iPad with the full unedited Apple logo. Yeah, I mean, anyone remember like all the like iCarly and all the? I mean, I don't want to say Dan Schneider, because, you know, if you don't know, he's been caught up in all kinds of really fucked up controversies, but, you know, iCarly, Victorious, and shows like that all have, like, pear-shaped, Apple products, with, like, a pear logo. Packed with bone-chilling rides and intense action. Just the right place for sports, leisure, and indoor activities. I notice the option for the reset code is not, like, selectable. Oh well. I have to scan my e-handbook plus on this gate before entering the ride. Let's make sure not to forget that. And we can go inside there too. What's the issue with... What's the problem with Victorious? Like, I can't say I watched it much myself, but, you know, I mostly watched iCarly. At least that was the one I watched the most. Let's look at this again. It's a merry-go-round. Every amusement park has one of these. This is normally for kids or people on a date. I should look for something with more thrill. Seems like this is going to be a lot bigger than usual. It's the Mirror House. It seems like the inside of this building is a giant maze made out of mirrors where you have to escape from. It might make me a bit dizzy. I don't want to go in there. The teacup ride. It's a spinning teacup ride. You're supposed to sit in a cup that will endlessly spin on its own. I think I'm getting sick just by looking at it. Ghosts. This is a small park. There's a rest area around the clock tower for people to take a break between rides. Sora is an adrenaline junkie. Dan Schneider stuff certain lines and scenes look bad in hindsight. Yeah. To be honest, like, even stuff that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Dan specifically, doesn't really hold up as well. I mean, I guess that goes for a lot of things. Shobai, are you investigating the new island? Why don't you enter the worst fit for amusement parks contest instead? I think you're first place material. If you're here to pick a fight, get lost. Get out of here. Sora, did you find anything? No, nothing much, but Iroha, you look super happy. Oh, do I? Well, I can't help it. It's a theme park. A theme park! Oh, when Monocro said theme park, I honestly wasn't expecting much. But this is so awesome. It's like Destinyland. It was always my dream to go there. Iroha, is this your first time visiting a theme park? I mean, this is a first for me as well with the whole amnesia situation. Yup, but I always search for them on the internet and through social media. I'm sorry to ask this, but wasn't your family, like, super rich? It surprises me that this is your first time visiting a theme park. Well, it's complicated. Well, I doubt that matters, but I'm as surprised as you are. Just walking through the streets is enough to make my heart pound. I know, right? And to think we'll wake up every morning and it'll still be here, and all the rides are free! Sora, I've got an idea. Let's live here forever! No, we need to escape here, remember? And the fact that the voids exist means that someone will get killed if we don't do anything about it. You're right. I got too excited. I'm sorry. But you could ride the attractions while investigating when you get bored. So thinking positively about it, this is definitely a plus.
Hey.
Oh, perfect timing. One of you give me your e-handbook plus for a sec. Doesn't matter who.
Shobai!
You don't normally approach us first, Shobai. What's gotten into you?
Go away.
Enough, just give me the thing. I need to test something. No, what do we get out of this? You've hardly helped us willingly, so why should we help you for free? Then you, give me yours.
Me? But why?
Iroha, at times like this, you need to stand strong. Show Shobai you can't be intimidated easily.
Yeah.
Sora Daddy Hodo is busy, don't disturb him.
You're right. Why should I give you my e-handbook plus? You haven't even thanked me for last time when I woke you up.
Give it to me now unless you want your head ripped off.
Take it!
Iroha, don't just hand it to him. Shobai, you really are a scumbag. Give Iroha her e-handbook back. Are you ignoring me? Stop right there! Stop right there, criminal scum! Well, what's this? Caught red-handed. What's this? Caught in the act and no gold to pay your fine? Then it's off to the jails with you. What is your response? Then pay with your blood! Monocro, we have a thief right here! Monocro!
I have arrived.
Dear me, what is with all this ruckus? Monocro, Shobai here just stole Iroha's e-handbook plus.
Unbelievable.
What? Shobai, thieving is not welcome in a school environment. Give it back right this
Did
moment.
this get any more boring?
For God's sake, why can't these people just shut up for once? I haven't stolen it, I just borrowed it. I'm gonna return it, okay?
You will be punished.
I cannot allow that if Iroha herself did not give consent. The loss of an e-handbook plus is directly related to the school rules. If you just take it as of now, Iroha could get punished for violating the rules.
No, that's not fair!
Hey now.
I know that you might not care one bit if she dies or not, but the trial could get a bit messy. You will be in the center of such a complicated and convoluted murder case. And would that be beneficial for someone who hates such tiresome things?
Well, great.
Just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I'll give it back to you. And if I don't, you can punish me for violating the rules.
Well, that's a bit...
If you're going that far, then it seems like you don't have any ulterior motives. Alright, I approve of you borrowing Iroha's e-handbook plus. We three will wait here, and you must be back within 5 minutes to return the e-handbook plus to its rightful owner.
This is stupid.
Man, this is annoying. Hey, Bubblehead, mind turning your e-handbook plus on?
But may I ask what exactly you're trying to do?
Piss off.
None of your business. Just stay here and wait.
That was so scary, Sora.
Iroha, we should run away now. If we stay away from Shobai for 5 minutes, it'll finally be the end of him.
Not so fast.
That I cannot allow. This is an official deal between Shobai Hashimoto and Iroha Nijiue. And according to the details of the agreement, Miss Nijiue is also obliged to wait for Mr. Hashimoto. I was just joking. What's with the serious reply? And Monocro, why are you still here? You're creeping me out. Leave. We'll take care of the e-handbook plus. What did you say? After I came all the way here to help you, this is how you treat me? That's it. That's the last straw, I tell you. Another word out of your mouth, and I'll rip your you're fucking you son of a I'm going to tear off your and shove them right up your on your with and Episcopalian on your so that you'll have to sideways. The rest has been censored to comply with broadcasting standards. Hi there.
Sometimes, just sometimes, you're even scarier than Shobai.
What comes around goes around. I only play nice when they do. Here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You came back a lot earlier than I thought you would, Shobai.
Huh?
And he just leaves?
Well, it's rare that he'd even speak to us in the first place.
I wonder what he actually did with my e-handbook plus. I'm getting super curious now.
We as sane people cannot understand someone like Shobai. He probably got bit by a mad dog or something. Good riddance.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Positive. Stay positive.
Well, it's not good to trouble ourselves with thought. I'll switch to a brighter mood and start investigating.
Your face literally tells me that you're just gonna play on the rides, but do your best. I'm guessing that Shobai was trying to see, like, if you can use someone else's e-handbook to slip inside a ride. I didn't say you could approach me. Scram! Storage room. Whoa. Hello. It's a frickin' Sachi army. Yes, that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Sora going skydiving without a parachute. Hi, Red the Fox. Is this a storage area? There's a bunch of stupid-looking dolls here. What is this place? Miss Sora, what brings you to the storage area? God. What? Why did you suddenly hit me? It's already dark and cramped enough here, not to mention all the creepy dolls. Anyone would have done the same if you suddenly came up from behind and scared them.
How cruel.
Still, I'm your teacher. Violence is against the rules, so please abstain from using it. So, what's up with these dolls?
Let me explain.
Nothing much. They're just for the parade that we hold regularly. A parade?
Indeed.
Yes, it's our Satsuki Land's pride and joy. When the day comes, I'll be sure to announce it to you all, so please look forward to it. Sorry, not interested. But what does this storage area have to do with the parade? How can I explain this? There are storage areas in both departments A and C. When the parade starts, the dolls here will start to move. They'll move? You mean you'll get people to go inside all of them?
Not so fast.
No, they move automatically via their programming. They have zippers and they're empty inside, but you've programmed them to move? There is, a certain thing, alright. Our Utsuroshima's high-tech allows anything to happen. Like how we can even make the class trial room rotate, remember?
Pay no mind.
Is he talking about during the non-stop debates or the scrum debates? Anyways, when the parade starts, Sachi's in Department A will start to move to C, and vice versa. They will parade along the given route, singing and dancing. It will be a marvelous display of hopes and dreams, so I definitely recommend you see it. Are you done? Huh? I have no interest in you, so if you've said everything you have to say, get out. Now.
How cruel.
I can feel my heart turning stone cold by the chilling comment alone. I don't think that info is any useful, but it wouldn't hurt to tell everyone. A bunch of dolls lined up in rows. It doesn't make them any more pleasing to look at. Ghosts. Oh, the interior looks a bit like the cruise. It's a sign about the ghost house. It seems the interior was modeled after an old western castle where a demon was supposedly sealed. A folding screen to decorate the wall. There's a depiction of hell, or something similar painted on it. It looks creepy. Oh, this is a big area. This device seems to be responsible for powering the entirety of the ghost house. I can see complicated arrangements of wires inside. Beelzebub's room. That's one cringy name. I don't really want to go in there. It doesn't seem like there's anything big inside. This sign reads Devil's Altar. There's something more written below. Offer your loved one's body to the devil, and the devil shall fulfill your wish. Sounds too cliché. A fireplace full of burning flames. The chimney looks like a perfect passage for Santa Claus to come down through. Don't tell me you're like Big Boss, Sora. Lucifer's room. How's that cringy? They're just the names of devils. By the way. I mean, granted, Sora seems to find a lot of things. Seems to find literally every goddamn book boring, so... So I guess Sora lore, she doesn't find books interesting. She's an adrenaline junkie. Yeah. Ah, Sora. Yoriko, didn't expect to see you here. So this is the ghost house?
Yeah.
That's what it said at the entrance. I just got here.
If it's okay with you.
If it's okay with you, would you like to explore this place together? I'm not scared in the slightest, but... Yoriko, you don't have to act like a tsundere when we're alone. Just tell me you're scared if you are.
I don't...
No, I said I'm not. I just want to be with you. Ah! I mean, it's really boring being alone and... Alright, let's go inside. If you feel scared, I guess I'll allow you hugging. Here, would you like to hold my hand? Stop teasing me! Aww. I decided to explore the house with Yoriko.
Maybe...
I think I get the gist of this place now. Though not having an event staff, meaning a lack of ghosts in a haunted house, really is a bummer. Sora doing extreme sports at the same time, all of them. I bet Sora would like to do extreme jetpack surf carts, extreme jetpack fishing hopper, extreme jetpack fine four, extreme jetpack sled carts. I think I said that one. Extreme aqua jetpack fishing grabber, extreme double-necked guitar, keytar, tuba, drums, something, whatever the hell the last one was. Event staffs?
Yeah.
You know, like people who'd work in a theme park. People inside mascot suits or part-timers as ghost actors. But since we're the only ones on this island, there's virtually no one who can do those jobs. You seem to know a lot about this.
Although...
Well, I do spend a lot of my time studying about random trivia. If we escape here and grow up to become adults, it's not like I can be a hostess forever.
Anyway...
So I've been searching a lot for what I could be doing in the future. Huh, studying. Although I don't have any memories, I don't think I would have been the type to like studying. I guess I'd have been on the lesser side when it comes to schoolwork.
Look.
Wait, Sora, I think there's someone over there. Nikke? What's he doing here? He looks pretty flustered, too.
Hey.
Hey, Nikke! Hey. Ah! That's Sprite. Please don't hurt me! Oh, did we scare you, Nikke? She's the type of She's the type of person who'd go fishing and wouldn't come back until she fished up a great white shark. Nikke, that's pathetic.
Damn it!
What is the deal with you two? Didn't I tell you? Stop bothering me and I won't bother you. Alrighty. We should stop bothering our brave and strong journalist. It's okay to be a scaredy cat, Nikke. We can stay close if you want us to. Yeah. Where are you going? Are you sure you won't be scared all alone? Let's stop, Yoriko. I'm starting to feel bad for him.
So what?
Feel bad for him? That guy's been getting on my nerves for ages. It feels so cathartic to get back at him like this. Oh, what fun. My stomach hurts from laughing too much. Sora, I'm going to head to the bathroom. Could you carry on investigating the house in the meantime? So you were scared after all, huh, Yoriko? To escape from this place using such an excuse. Don't worry, I'll thoroughly investigate this house for your sake. What? No, I said I'm not scared. I'm just in a hurry, that's all. We kept going back and forth at each other for a bit until I said goodbye to her and went inside to investigate alone. The altar. Oh god, I can already sense... Is the next death just gonna be someone, like... Is the next... Are these wait, are these pillars? They look like pillars. This... My gosh, I feel like this place is just brimming with potential to be the next body scene where the body is discovered. Especially, like, with the weird occult vibe. I mean, granted, that kind of happened in the last one, but... Ugh. And only the one place. An altar set up to look pretty real. 9 large pillars are surrounding the central altar, making up a total of 10 altars. I hate to predict, but that looks like a scene of death location. Yeah, I think so too. Each pillar has the name of the body part that's to be placed on it written in kanji. Oh no! Oh, please don't tell me that we're gonna, like, the next person gets just completely dismembered. Look at it, especially with the sign outside. Oh yeah. Yeah. At least that confirms this house isn't for kids. And when we get some crow as a... You'd think that, well, at least the devil's at least selling your soul to the devil doesn't give you any more than just finding it legit. I do wonder though, does anyone know what all these kanji mean? Does anyone, like, would anyone be able to determine that? I know that, like, there's this stigma, or at least among some people, there's like a stigma against fangans that have overly graphic or brutal, like, illustrations, which, you know, I can understand. I guess my thought on it is that you get one, you know? I mean, technically Kokoro got dismembered, although her actual cause of death was being frozen to death. Sorry, no, I only speak English and a bit of German. I'm sure someone must know, like, what these kanji mean. I think it mentioned it, well, yeah, the kanji is for each body part, but what I want to know is, like, which, body parts do each of these mean? I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, if they do get used, they'll probably explain it anyway. Although I prefer they did not. Offer your loved one's body to the devil, and the devil shall fulfill your wish. Terrifying.
Hey.
Sora, did you check out the inside? How was it? It was nothing special. How about you? Did you finally relieve your bowels? Yeah,
Enough already.
Huh? Wait, no! Yes.
Hey. Yeah, enough already.
Okay, I think that is everything here. As far as the gore thing, all depends on how it's executed. I don't necessarily think anything should be off limits if you have a good enough reason for it. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that said, like, I do think there are limits on some things. Like, there is some subject matter that you gotta be careful with, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Oh, the monorail stations all have a thing. Monorail station. The monorail stop every other hour to undergo maintenance. I'm gonna start taking some notes on that because I think that's gonna be important. Especially with how well a killer could get around it if they want to, like, deposit multiple bodies or something. And that's to be clear, it's like, it's not really a problem for me personally. I just know that I've just heard that, like, some people don't really like it. I can go to the other side of the platform through this gate. It leads to an underground passage. I'll be able to move efficiently depending on the direction of the train. So this is the monorail that Monocro told us about. Like he said, there aren't any gates in front of the monorail. Something about it being considered transportation, not an attraction. The monorail rapidly circulates between each department. Since you can see the view of the park from up above, it has more value than just being a means of transportation. You have to go through the central plaza if you want to walk from one department to another. It'll be beneficial to use this monorail to its fullest to move around the island. I'll keep this in mind. Hold on, I don't want to go anywhere yet. I'd like to just... We'll take the long way. On the old Shoelace Express. I wonder if Sora's shoes even have laces. They didn't look like they did. Oh wow. He made a little loop-de-loop, a little loop in a RPG Maker. There's a lot here. This ride is called a Gyro Drop. I actually didn't know that. It takes the rider slowly up to the top, then sets off a rapid drop to the bottom. It honestly sounds like a lot of fun. Should I try it? There's something here. I actually didn't know that was what that kind of ride was called. Or maybe it's a gyro drop. I don't know why it's called a gyro drop here. Still, nice to know. Any of you ever been to a theme park or an amusement park? I have several times, to be honest. Not so much recently, but growing up, I definitely went quite a few times. It's a swing ride. The seats on this ride are suspended high up in the air, taking the riders up for a thrilly 360-degree spin while they enjoy their flight. It honestly sounds like a lot of fun. Should I try it? I was today years old when I learned that too. Gonna look it up. Lol. Yeah. Yeah, you and me both. Viking ship. I've never actually... I don't think I've actually tried the ship rides. It's a Viking ship ride. According to the description, it takes you on a shaky pirate ship ride. Hey, I thought it was a Viking ship, Sora. Get your... keep it together. Accompanied by risky maneuvers that swing you from side to side. I don't know why it's misspelled. Simputer. It's a roller coaster. Every amusement park has at least one of them. I don't have any memories about amusement parks, but this looks like a fun ride. Hop in... Oh, whoops. Did not mean to go there so soon. Hop in my car. It don't have any door. And it's also above a little water feature. That's nice.
Hey!
Sora, so you're also here to investigate. Oh, Yuki, funny running into you here. This is where the scary attractions are located. Are these rides your type? No, not really. Being scared of heights, I'm not good at these rides.
Well...
I was just dragged here by Shinji.
Yes.
Anyway, did you find anything? If you're talking about clues to escaping the killing game, no dice.
Right.
Well, I did find one thing. It's not really a clue, but still. What is it?
Sounds about right.
I'll go inside the Viking ship. Sora, you stay here and take a look at the display screen next to the gate. Sora, touch the history tab on the screen. History. 820 QJ3WB9 in. 825 QJ3WB9 out. 847 BP1VW9 in. Is that like an access... Okay, is that like an access log for all the, I'm guessing that's like an access log for the, for... You know what I mean, it's an access log for the e-handbook pluses. Whoa, some letters showed up. Yuki, what are these?
I guess so.
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I think they're supposed to be the gate records. Gate records?
Yes.
It's 8:47 now, right? A new log was written with that timestamp because I just went through the gate. Look closely as I go out again.
Hey!
Now check the display screen.
Ah, an record appeared as you came out. You're right. This is definitely the gate records. Yeah, I assume the log is created once the e-handbook pluses are verified as IDs. What's up with the log that happened over 20 minutes ago?
Sounds about right.
That's probably Big Bro. We were the only ones here at Department B until you came over. I see. That'd mean QJ3WB9 is Shinji's ID, while BP1VW9 is yours. I wonder if the... God, like... Having played, Zero Escape, and to be honest, this applies to VLR especially, but having played Zero Escape, I'm wondering if there's some hidden meaning in those ID numbers. Because Lord knows that, us, mystery writers love, like, planting little Easter eggs and clues in every little thing. I'm not sure how in particular I'd, decode these, but, Wait, no, that's not it. Hang on, let me pass through the gates once more. Sora, check the records again? Oh. Huh? The ID changed. Yeah, it was the same person that went through the gate.
I guess so.
See? I only found this out a bit ago, but the ID seems to be created at random every time you ride an attraction. So that'd mean that while we can find out that someone rode an attraction at a certain time, we won't know who that someone is.
Yes.
Yep, I wonder why they implemented such an inconvenient system. But this info is definitely something to keep in mind. If a murder occurs and the criminal happened to ride an attraction, we could use it to provide our alibis during the timestamps.
Well...
Though no murders occurring at all is the best situation we can hope for. I chatted with Yuki a bit more before parting ways with him to continue investigating. Well, that's probably going to be important. Don't know what that was. Yeah, I'm just taking my notes as I usually do. Ah, Sora, working hard as always? How's the investigation going, Shinji? Yeah. Well, nothing worthwhile. Again. But I'm not going to give up, and make sure I do. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. What was that? I couldn't quite catch that last bit. By the way, you look like the type who'd enjoy these kinds of thrill rides. Want to go try one? No, not at all. I'm really not good with these. Please don't ask me to ride it with you. Oh, talk about underwhelming. She really is an adrenaline junkie, isn't she? I mean, granted, she'd probably be excited to do something that, as far as she knows, she's never done before, but yeah. I might have acted all high and mighty back on the Mono Cruise, but this is the first time in forever that I've been to an amusement park. If I have to ride one, I guess I could ride the merry-go-round. Shinji riding a merry-go-round. Why are you looking at me that way? Is it that weird? No, not at all. Once you investigate thoroughly enough, we could go ride the merry-go-round together as a reward. How does that sound, Shinji?
I wanna die.
Is it just me? Or are you treating me like a kid, even though I'm older than you? Ugh. Alright, now we can check the rail. Okay, so let's... I'm guessing we'll end up, at a... I assume... Oh, whoops. No, it's okay. Why are the statues Satsuki? Because it's Satsuki land. Oh, there's a casino here too. Yay.
Oh, hey Sora. Are you investigating around here? Yep. Did you find anything yet, Teruya?
I'm sorry.
Well, no. Typically masterminds behind events like these just love to hide their clues in the deepest spot. I guess it was like that in the killing game you were in, huh? I think so.
No good.
But it's much worse this time around. During my game, we were at least able to find some clues. But there's nothing here. You'll only hurt yourself if you try to rush things. Let's calm down and have hope.
Thanks.
Like the egg boy. You're right. You know, you're pretty premature for your age, Sora.
By the way.
Oh, by the way, do you remember when Monochrome told us that we need to check in our e-handbook pluses when entering gates? So that got me thinking, what happens if two people enter together with the use of only one e-handbook? You mean if another person goes through the gate before it closes?
Not so
No,
fast.
no, no, you mustn't! I cannot allow that! Whoa, it scared the bejesus out of me!
Let me explain.
Whoa, you scared the bejesus out of me! In regards to Mr. Otori's comment, all the gates have a sensor so that two people cannot enter at the same time.
You will be punished.
Even if they somehow bypass the sensor, they will be punished for not entering their e-handbook pluses. Well, there's your answer, Teruya.
Indeed.
Additionally, once you open the gate with your e-handbook pluses, you must go through it, or else the gate records get muddled up. If you open the gate and do not pass through it, you'll also be punished.
You little.
We get it! Now just leave!
How cruel.
After all that explaining I did, you continue to treat me with such contempt.
Darn it.
Damn it! I said I couldn't stand Mikado, but I hate that bird just as much. He reminds me of that thing. That thing? What was it again? Mono-Ku?
No good.
I can't seem to remember it. He was a disgusting creature, a robot. Bah, anyways, there was something like that bird. I guess you're suffering from that memory loss just as much as I am. We really are in the same boat, huh? Not literally right now, but at least figuratively. For now, we need to work on escaping this island together, so let's put our focus on that. What does this even lead to? Is this like a hiking trail? Got basketball and volleyball. A roulette that you'd expect to see in a casino. I remember seeing something like this in the Monocruce's game room. It looks like chess and Othello. And craps, of course. That's craps, Sora. Craps. A slot machine you'd expect to see in a casino. I remember seeing something like this in the Monocruce's game room.
Sosie, how's the investigation going?
Hey.
Hello.
Well, I haven't found much yet. That aside, I see that you two are investigating here. Were you playing darts or something?
Of course.
You see, the thing is, well, look at the poster over there.
Win a prize? It says that they're giving out crow coins as prizes?
In that case,
Yup, remember what Monocro said? When we escape from here, the crow card can be exchanged to yen in a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not like we're short on money, but it wouldn't hurt to make some moolah, right?
I doubt that the casino is the best place to make any profit.
of course.
Oh, totally. That's why Kanade's playing darts.
What does any of this have to do with darts?
Lo and behold, Kanade here is actually the semi-ultimate dart thrower! Darts are like child's play to her.
Huh, I never knew she had a talent like that.
Kanade's amazing, Sosie. One time she even scored a point by throwing a basketball from the school rooftop into the hoop on the playground.
Right? Right?
Well, Kanade's actually great at just about everything. When we were young, we used to win any prize games we tried, right? Yeah, I guess so. I must say, it's quite unusual for you to compliment Kanade. Usually you'd point out how much better you are. Huh? Oh, you're right. Of course, I'm far superior in every way, but I guess I can let a Kanade have this one.
Hey,
Because I know if anyone can do this, it's Kanade, right? You agree with me, sis, don't you? Yeah. Kanade has canonical NBA range. Love to see it. It's nice to hang out like this, but don't forget to investigate, you two. I know. Just one more try. I'll see you later during our meetup, Sosie. Wow, you keep getting nothing but bullseyes. You're the best, Kanade. It's a good... God, imagine if Kyoko were here, that they knew that she could, hit the darts all the time. They'd be begging her to do it non-stop, even though she doesn't like doing it that much. Did you know Kanade has a 6-foot vertical leap? I'm guessing this is the changing room. Oh no, there's an indoor pool. Diving boards and opposite ends. That's just crazy. And I guess this is like a hot tub. It's the swimming pool supply closet. It's filled with things like cleaning supplies, disinfectants, and designed to keep people out while you're cleaning. I made the entire DRA casts in NBA 2K once. Still sad that save file got corrupted. I'm guessing Kanade was super cracked at it. She was like the star player. There are changing rooms. You can also find shower rooms and toilets inside. Setsuka, I see you're investigating the pool? Setsuka? Huh? Oh, Rara, when did you get here? Just now. Is there something worrying you? Well, I guess that's a stupid question, since we're all worried about being stuck here. Big sis never worries about a thing, hon. It's just that you've looked a bit tired since Kokuro's trial. Plus, you've been spacing out a lot recently, and I also saw you standing just outside that door that Mikado usually stands outside of. Someone's gonna break their neck diving into the shallow end. Yeah. Best overall, yes, and perfect shooting. And was that like who was the worst player at on the DRA basketball team? I'm guessing it was probably... I guess if I had to guess, it would probably either be Iroha, Kanada, or Iroha, Kanada, DRA1 Teruya, or Mitsuhiro, because he'd try to play the sport like it's soccer, or insist on being the star player. Hi, Io the Moon Gouda. Hi, Io the Moon Goddess. Yep, I'm on chapter 3. The last dubbed chapter, and then I'll have to figure out what, voodoo I'm gonna have to do with, I'm gonna have to figure out whatever kind of tech voodoo sorcery I'm gonna have to do with the save files to make sure I can keep going. Oh yeah, Yuri, because he's very short.
I got this.
Spacing out? Me? Must be your imagination. Big Sis is always at the top of her game, you know?
To be honest.
Well, I guess after 4 deaths, I'll admit, I guess after 4 deaths, I'll admit there are a lot of things going on in my head. But I can't let that get to me. I need to think about how we can survive all... But I can't let that get to me. I need to think about how we can all survive through this, and... Oh, never mind. This is getting too gloomy for my taste. Rara, how dare you ruin the mood like that? I mean, you're the one who made such a worried face in the first place. Isn't Io from Greek mythology or Roman? I want to say Greek. I don't know, though. I mean, you're the one who made such a worried face in the first place. Are you talking back to me? Is that how it is? I guess bads like kids like you should burn in hell. Should get the pool time punishment. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, I thought she was gonna just push her into the pool. Come on, Ra-Ra, it's a swimming pool. We obviously need to play in the water for a bit, right? Wait, I'm not really in the mood for
Hey
swimming.
now.
There you go, backing off again. You didn't even participate back when we played at the beach, did you? So now's your chance. Well, I had my reasons, but I'm worried that being in a swimsuit with nothing to defend myself with would be dangerous, especially considering the voids, you know.
Oh?
So that's what you're worried about?
I got this.
So that's what you're worried about. Wait just a moment, I'll be right back. Where's she off to now? One disclaimer, I know lots of people complain about the difficulty of the minigames in later chapters. I've seen posts saying they get almost impossible unless you get specific skills from characters' free time events. My mind went straight to waterboarding. I did hear that Logic Craft gets difficult unless you get Yuri's skill. That'll be worrying. Low-key hope they've been lowered because it's a very common complaint and people get stuck on them for minutes on end. I will say, like, the memory game kind of surprised me with how difficult it got. Like, in the future, I'm going to start writing... For the memory game, I'm going to write down all the letters ahead of time, and if it ends up being too much to manage, I'll probably just take a photo of it, like I did the last time. Maybe I should just leave.
How's that?
I've brought them.
What is
But
it?
what's going on? You told me that this was urgent, so why are we at the swimming pool?
Jeez.
I wasn't even doing anything. The more the merrier, right? And you ain't gonna have to worry about a thing when Teruya's here. Alright, I'll be honest. It's because of my scars. They look awful.
Oh?
Scars? Setsuka, you know, the one that Shobai made when he attacked her back on the first island. Oh, yeah. I wonder if... I mean, I guess it's been 2 weeks, so... Maybe they'll, So I guess maybe they'll be okay. Like, hopefully... I mean, hopefully they won't rip open.
Oh dear.
You're right. Alright, then in that
What
case...
did you say?
Shobai attacked Sora? What are you guys talking
I
about?
got this.
Not to worry, Ra-Ra. I'll pick a pretty one for you that covers your stomach. Are we seriously going to swim? Of course. Yuko, you should join us as well. And I expect that you don't need help getting changed, do you, Teruya?
What are you
Wait, I didn't say I wanted to take part in the... Whoa! But yeah, Rebuttal Showdown outside the dub is basically just blind fire. That's why the twin skill for that is really helpful. Oh, good. The dub kind of overcorrected and they're a bit too easy this chapter. That does make... I mean, I haven't been bad at Danganronpa minigames, but yeah, that is worrying. But hopefully with the skills I have so far, Well, actually, answer me this. Are there any minigames that we haven't seen yet? Like, are there any new minigames after the first 2 trials? Because if so, then... I don't think so, no? Okay. Once again, Setsuka somehow got us all involved in a group activity, and sure enough...
Good, good. You all look fantastic.
Aw. Dang, Teruya's kinda buff.
Again with these forced events? Would you stop dragging me into these?
Forced? I don't know what you mean. You ran here as soon as I told you Ra-Ra was here. I thought you were happy to just be with her.
Wait. Don't go around saying weird stuff like that.
And both of you didn't participate last time at the beach. Ra-Ra, how does the swimming suit feel?
It's fine. This covers up the scars nicely.
But was the scar that bad? You even wanted to be alone while changing. I understand that you don't want to show them, but we really don't mind.
That does make me think, because, I mean, the scar, granted, I actually forgot about the scar, but I wonder if it's going to be, I wonder if it's going to become a factor later.
Well, that's not our place to decide. Even if we're fine with them, Sora might be insecure about them.
1, 2,
3.
Besides, Terria's here as well.
1, 2, 3, I want Theo. What does that mean?
Ooh, such a sweet comment coming off of Ra-Ra's #1 fan. Honestly, I'm getting a bit jealous.
Hey! Can you cut it out already?
Can I leave now?
Why? You've already changed. Why not have fun?
Well, I'm the only guy here, and I'm not used to these kinds of situations. I don't know where to look, or...
Ooh, so you were looking at us that way. Mr. Otori, no, we're just students, you know.
Pervert!
Leave him alone. But seriously, Teria, you need to change into something else. That Speedo you're wearing right now is painful to look at.
Wait, what's wrong with this swimsuit? Rainbows are my thing!
The three of us spent time playing in the water. That was fun. How about you, Ra-Ra? Okay, like, if the water is shallow enough that, like, that Setsuka and or Yoriko can just stay, can like, stand in the water, then yeah, someone's probably gonna gonna bust their skull open.
Leave it to Big Sis.
And there is also the worry of, like, you know, jumping in from opposite ends. Well, my mission has now officially been accomplished. I've seen every one of you girls in a swimsuit.
Yep.
I was hoping for something like this, since you two didn't participate during our time on the beach. No wait, that's not true. Em and Coco didn't go in the water either.
My bad.
Looks like the mood's got all gloomy again. I'll just go ahead and investigate the rest of the pool. Be seeing you, Ra-Ra. Be seeing you. Setsuka. I don't think I've ever seen her like this. She wasn't this bad after Yuri died. I suppose 4 deaths is too much, even for someone as strong and energetic as Setsuka. Setsuka, no. I hope we make good progress with the investigation, at least for her sake. And I guess that's it. After the island's investigation was over, we decided to gather for lunch.
Come on!
Now, is everyone here? Why is everyone so slow? Let's start a report meeting. Come on, everyone, let's liven things up. The only reason we haven't started yet is because you two were late. Sorry, but Kanade dragged me all over the place. If he had just paid a little more attention to the time...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, sis.
You sure it had nothing to do with making her play darts all day?
Oh-ho-ho.
That's fine. We all forgive you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, let's commence the meeting. Who invited that thing? Yo, Mikado! Scram! And back to the family restaurant you came from! Yo, Mikado! Scram! Back to the slaughterhouse from whence you came!
The wizard is undeterred.
No way, Jose! I refuse!
No way.
What? He's being aggressive for once.
I beg of you, please wait.
You're always so cruel to me. I worked hard to investigate in my own way. I repeat, I have valuable information to share. Hi, JMU, Toby. Thanks for stopping by.
What?
So were you searching for info on how to escape this place?
Good grief.
Oh, goodness, no. It's just that I know a bit more about the new island, and I'm willing to share that information with my lovely friends. This island has a lot of complicated rules. It wouldn't hurt to hear my insight, would it?
In that case...
Well, that settles it then. Mikado can join us too. Is it really alright for him to join? We have no choice. It'll be our loss if we waste time arguing. He's insane anyway, so it'll be tiring if we try to reason with him. It feels weird that you responded in such a level-headed way. Were you always like this? How rude, Yu. People grow up, you know.
You did really change, Hibiki. A lot now that I think about it. You've really become someone dependable. Unlike your appearance.
Hey, that last part was uncalled for.
Yeah, I also like just how much everyone just hates on Mikado. Rightfully so.
I guess so.
I see. Everyone's growing up in their own way. Except for you, huh?
Pay attention.
Okay, let's start. Yuki, why don't you kick things off?
What?
But bro, there are still people who haven't arrived yet.
You're right. Teruya and Nikkei.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, Shobai's here? No, wait, no, he isn't. Just think of Nikkei as a second Shobai. It looks like our friendship with him is over.
Huh?
Oh, you're right. Teruya's not here. I guess we forgot about him while we were dealing with Mikado. Has anyone seen him?
But
I recall seeing him on the way here.
Don't think so.
I recall seeing him on the way here. I decided to trap him in a force cage. I don't think Teruya was ever late for our meetings. Maybe something happened to him? I hope not.
Now then.
We've already waited long enough, so let's get things started. Maybe he'll show up later.
oh, right.
Alright, now then. Yuki?
Well,
Well, I've walked around the whole park. But I didn't find anything special other than the fact that the park is bigger than I thought it'd be.
what?
Although I did find one thing. It's not related to our escape, but something to do with the gate records of the attractions. Gate records?
Yes.
Yeah, remember how each attraction has a gate, and every time you go in or out, you need to enter your e-handbook pluses? You can view the gate records on the display screen next to the gate. Once you enter, an ID is created, and the in-out records get saved along with the timestamp you entered.
Hell yeah.
Oh, interesting. The ID is created randomly each time you go in or out, meaning it's not constant.
Yeah.
I see, so while we can track whether someone used an attraction at a certain time, we won't be able to know who that is.
Careful now.
There's another detail to the gates. Once you registered your e-handbook plus at the gate, you must not back down and enter. If two people enter at the same time while only registering one e-handbook plus, they will also be punished accordingly. Hey, I was going to say that.
Huh?
Miss Sora, you knew that already. My sincerest apologies.
Wait.
Let's go over everything. Let's go over everything we know about the gates so far. Firstly, you need to use your active e-handbook pluses to enter or leave any attractions through the gates. Unnecessary apostrophe. Secondly, upon using them to pass through the gates, it'll be recorded as a timestamp, along with a randomly generated ID that cannot be used to distinguish whoever entered through the gate. Thirdly, the act of not using the e-handbook pluses and going over the gates will be punished. And finally, if you don't enter after opening the gates, or if two people entered after registering only one e-handbook plus, you'll also be punished.
Also,
There's one more detail. If a murder occurs, all functions of the gates will be deactivated. Kanade, why are you bringing that part up? But sis, you never know when a void might strike, so you should always be cautious.
Hey.
She definitely has a point. The whole reason why we went over the gate rules is because if we violate one of them, our lives will be in danger.
To be honest.
Taking caution for our lives is never a bad thing.
for real?
Is that so? I thought it would make the situation too dark. I'm sorry.
Alright.
So is everyone clear with how the gates work? It's not overly complicated.
Now then.
Use your e-handbook pluses when passing through a gate. If you remember this core rule, everything will be just dandy.
Let's move.
Well, let's move then. I wandered around the park with Yuki, and I noticed that each department had its own gimmick.
Oh, I know. A has gentle ones, throw ones for B, and C has sports facilities, right? So there's a place for everyone, no matter what their taste is. Ro, we're not here to play, you know. But at the same time, I'm a fan of theme parks as well.
Listen,
I mainly investigated Department A. There was stuff like the Mirror House, Ghost House, and the Merry-Go-Round.
Sounds about right.
It definitely feels gentle.
Yikes.
Huh? What's this about? Nikkei? What are you doing here, Nikki? I thought you weren't gonna bother with us.
The hell?
What are you talking about? I'm just here for lunch. Why are you guys here? Oh, I see. What was it again? Report sessions? You're still doing that?
You better watch.
There's no reason to be snarky. It'll be beneficial for you if we found any info about escaping this place.
What do you mean beneficial? From the looks of it, you've hit a dead end.
Are you for real?
There are 3
I'm out.
I'll investigate on my own. Much more efficiently, mind you. Yamikado, I'll be taking my food to my room, you David Copperfield wannabe.
You are forgiven.
Please help yourself. Today's lunch is chicken and ramen, so it wouldn't matter if you were to take them out anyways. Honestly, it's hilarious to see him boss us around after being scared out of his wits at the ghost house.
to be rude, but what exactly do they hope to find to help them escape? I mean, clues in general. I understand, like, the reasoning behind that question, but, like, you never know. And in DRA 1, they were able to find, They were able to find... Jeez, I hope my chair's not creaking, but, like, in DRA 1, there were, like, clues that they used... that they were able to use to, like, come to some conclusions about their situation.
Huh?
Scared? We ran into him in there, and when we called out to him, he started to scream like a baby.
So what?
Hey, Nikkei, we get the point, so while we continue our meeting with the Voids, would you mind leaving right now? Yoriko, that was so cool. I was so tempted to just punch him in his smug face. You don't need to do a single thing he says. I honestly don't get why he's acting like that I honestly don't get why he's acting like that in the first place. I mean, he was always a bit cranky, but he wasn't this hostile before, right? Even considering the Voids, he's being a bit too... I agree. He should try thinking about joining the rest of us once in a while.
He is...
Hard pass. He deserves his own company.
Hey now.
Now, I'm sure he has his reasons. We should just focus on what we should do.
Anyway.
Anyways, where was I? The ghost house? It was huge inside. It looked like something straight out of Transylvania. Super creepy. I think it's based off some bizarre demon summoning ritual that supposedly grants your deepest desires.
Aside from that...
No other clues? Any escape routes? I mean, to be honest, the escape route is basically just another boat or a plane. Well, to be honest, it's kind of a hassle to investigate this island compared to the others. So much time is spent on just understanding the basic interior of the attractions.
I got this.
I went to Department C, and it felt more like a sports facility than a theme park, so it was somewhat easier to investigate. A swimming pool, a casino, a golf course, stuff like those. Oh, that's what that was. Setsuka, thank you for the lovely time we spent swimming. Oh, no, I'm just thankful that you went along with little old me. I really enjoyed it. Huh? Swimming? You went swimming? Why didn't you call me?
Hey!
Me too. I love swimming.
Maybe next time.
Sorry, girls. We can go together next time. Yo, Yuki. Huh? What's up, bro?
The thing is...
Doesn't it feel like we don't get many chances to talk with this many girls?
Well...
What? Well, not really. I'm pretty sure that's just you, big bro.
Through the power of friendship.
You must band together, my fellow men. Now is the time for us to... I don't remember asking you a damn thing! Shut the hell up!
Hey!
You like swimming? Oh god. Hi, Damon Gant. Ah, that reminds me. Did you all visit the casino? The one in Department C. It's like the Monocruise game room, but there's so many prizes to win. You guys should go check it out for yourselves.
Huh?
Prizes? Like what?
If so...
Well, there are a lot of them, but for one, you can get a lot of crow coins. Take a look at this. Ta-da! Ah! How did you earn so much? My sis is world class when it comes to her dart skills. Every shot's a bullseye, a 360 no-scope. That earned us a ton of points. Is it just me, or is everyone just talking about how they enjoyed themselves? Maybe we should approach this more seriously. I didn't just play around. I did investigate too, you know.
Listen.
Well, we didn't look over all of Department C, but it didn't look like there were any clues.
Yeah.
So in the end, all three departments didn't have any clues at all. This may not be a clue, but I do have some info to share. There's a doll storage area in both Departments A and C. Monocro said something about these dolls being used at a parade at a later point.
Huh?
A parade? I heard that the dolls will sing and dance as programmed. The dolls from Department A will march to Department C, and vice versa. As programmed? Aren't those dolls the same as the ones out on the streets? I thought those were just suits with zippers. I don't know for sure, but Monocro said something about some high-tech thing. He wasn't very clear on it.
Hold it right there.
No need to overthink things. It's just as the bird says. They're simply programmed to be that way.
Yeah?
What's he talking about?
Hey now.
Ignore him. Well, that aside.
Aside from that.
Is this all from the theme park?
Also...
There's one more. The monorail.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that circulates each department, right? I haven't rode one yet, but has anyone tried it? I rode it once.
So...
There wasn't anything special about it. As Monocro said, it takes about 5 minutes to move from one department to another. Though, to be precise, the actual travel time is only 1 to 2 minutes. Afterward, the monorail just waits to depart for about 3 minutes.
Sounds about right.
So when it says 5 minutes, it specifically means the time it takes to depart from one station to another.
Indeed.
Correct, and the 2 trains always take off at the same time in Department B. I guess you could say that the 2 trains are always in Department B for 1 hour during maintenance.
Careful now.
If you want to ride the monorail, it's best that you head for Department B. You wouldn't want to head to another department and miss the train only to wait for 15 minutes at most, would you? Man, this is confusing me. We can't just walk from one to another, right? Yuki and I will always walk for our health anyways, so no worries about that. Well, wait, me too?
To be honest,
The only place left is the Central Plaza, but there wasn't much there other than a small vendor and the maps. I think I've got the gist of the park's structure. What was the name of it again?
Quite exciting.
Satsuki Land, and our mascot's name is Sachi. Please keep it in mind. And I do have to say this just in case you continuously rush over to the park. But there is a mart on this island as well, the S-Mart. It's nothing special, but it's as fruitful as the previous marts, plentifully stocked for your convenience. There wasn't much in the harbor either. As expected, there wasn't much to gain on the first day. Everyone, you mustn't give up. When there's a will, there's a way. Let's have hope.
Duh.
Yeah, let's not give... Whoa, that was close. I can't believe I almost agreed with him. Shut up! Mikado, stop trolling us! Sometimes I find myself wondering about a parallel world in which I had not given my titular role as the mastermind away. Oh, the memories we'd share. Mikado, could you please keel over and die? Thanks. Teruya, where have you been?
Hey.
Yeah, we just finished our meeting, and why are you so out of breath? They're back. What? My memories, they're back! Here, look at this photo. Oh, hey. Wait a second. Yuki and Akane aren't there, I see. And presumably it's... I assume this is like the same image from, the same photo from DRA1, but just with, Yuki and Akane out of the picture instead of Yamato. The photo that Teruya slammed onto the table was a group photo. Mikado said to have hope, which means we're all fucked. Yeah. The photo was mostly ripped apart, but the people in it looked cheerful. What is this photo? Who are these people?
This
is a group of Hope's Peak's 79th class. In other words, these people are my classmates. What? Classmates? So these people are our upperclassmen? Wait, Teruya, didn't you say they went through a killing game just like us? And only 3, including you, had survived. My head! Part of my memory returned with this photo. These are my friends.
You see...
This photo was taken just a few months after our entrance ceremony. So, it's a photo from a very long time ago. You can see me, and also Ray there. Yep, there they are. And as Teruya said, there were 2 students that looked to be the younger versions of Teruya and Ray. You're kidding me? This cutie is Teruya? You look completely different.
Are you for real?
That's not the point.
In other words...
Like Kanade said, we were forced to play a killing game just like this one. Only 3 of us survived. Tsurugi Kinjo, Rei Makaru, and me, Teruya Otori.
No good.
Everyone else died. And us 3 survivors went on to continue the legacy of the Kisaragi Foundation.
What?
Everyone died? All these other people are dead?
Hey now.
Teruya, where did you find this photo?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. As I was investigating the park, this photo kind of just fell from the sky. It fell from the sky. Okay. And as soon as I saw this photo, I felt some sort of shockwave, and it all came flooding back.
Whoa!
And then, hey! Right before Teruya could finish his sentence, Mikado, who had been silent up until then, suddenly snatched the photo away. What are you doing, Mikado? Give us that photo back right now! The hell?
Damn brat.
So it's her again. Quite the cockroach, that woman. I must hurry. Please excuse me.
Whoa.
Well, that was unexpected. The photo burnt away!
Calm down.
It's alright. The important thing is that Teruya regained his memories.
Right. Ruru said something about this situation, right? He had just lost his memory. So now, we may be able to escape this island.
Mm-hmm. Teruya, if there's something you remember, could you tell us? Teruya?
I'm sorry.
The 79th class was the final class admitted to Hope's Peak before its demise. But if that's the case, then...
Who the hell are you guys?
The 80th class.
What?
Hope's Peak's demise? What do you mean by...
Oh no, Teruya bot. Okay, Mikado's in despair. That means we're all good. Ha! Teruya, are you okay?
Oh no, not this again.
No way.
He fainted. Oh, come on! Right when I thought we were onto something.
Everyone, we should move Teruya first.
I got this.
Right, let's take him to his room.
Let's move.
Yuki, give me a hand with this.
Pay attention.
Yuki, what are you doing? Quit zoning out and help me move Teruya!
Sorry.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm on it.
After that, Shinji, Yuki, and Setsuka moved Teruya to his room. That certainly was something. Teruya, the photo, and Mikado.
Hey, Kanade.
Why are you fidgeting like that, Kanade? Well, what Teruya just said had me concerned. When we first woke up here, we believed that we, the students of Hope's Peak, were abducted by a criminal syndicate named Void. But maybe it's not as simple as we thought.
Positive. Stay positive.
We shouldn't stress too much over this. Teruya will tell us once he wakes up, and we'll figure it all out when he does. You're right. There's no point in just waiting around for him to wake up, right? We finished our lunch and our meeting.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get moving. It'd be best to find something else to do while we wait for Teruya to wake up.
Teruya had suddenly regained his memory before abruptly fainting. Mikado had uncharacteristically snapped as soon as he saw the photo Teruya was carrying. Up until now, I felt like our field trip of mutual killing had been nothing short of us playing into the hands of Void. But it seems that things have taken a turn for the unexpected. The third island still has plenty of places to investigate. We've just arrived, after all. And it seems like Teruya's memory has returned. While we don't know what this means for us yet, we're at least finally breaking out of our stalemate situation. We don't know when Teruya will wake up. Like Yoriko said, we should do what we can in the meantime. Alright. And I think I'm going to leave it there. I know this was a bit of a shorter stream, but for me, 3 hours is generally the rule, aside from any, run over time. So, yeah, I think this is a good place to leave it. Yeah. But I am willing to stick around a little bit and talk a little bit more. Actually, how much crow card do I have? I'd be willing to at least grind out a couple of. Yeah, okay, I'll go grind out some presents before we. Oh wait, no, I can't. Yeah. But yeah, if any of you. Oh, whoops. Accidentally tabbed out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or want to talk about whatever, I'd be willing to do that for another, say, half hour. Any predictions for the game? Well, I feel like Setsuka, sadly, probably isn't going to last much longer. Because she's been having a certain turn, and, as soon as with the leaders, either they get taken out immediately, or after they have a downfall, as in Kiyotaka's case, they're on borrowed time, basically. And I think that Setsuka either gets killed preemptively out of people thinking she's a Void, or one of the Voids realizes that she's a mole, and they kill her. Character development equals death. Highlight. Hi, Buccadeer. We've just gotten finished investigating the island. You know, it's screw it. I'll go socialize while we... There's no point, like, wasting time. So, yeah, we just finished the initial investigation of the third island, and we are now about... And we're basically... Well, that's basically it. We did a few free time events, but yeah, I don't know how far along that is, especially just with how long... There's a lot of time in between the different, you know... There's a lot of different kinds of information between... I don't know what I'm saying. I think I lose focus whenever I try moving or try to play and talk at the same time. But we've basically gone around, investigated, etc. And now we're just kind of wondering what's going to happen next. Teruya's also regained his memories, seemingly about the killing game. Seemingly all of his memories, I guess. And yet, you know, he's asked a very pertinent question. The 79th class, to his knowledge, is the last one to have entered Hope's Peak, so what does that make this group here? It's a very interesting question to think about. I'm trusting this game is going to have the, what's a good word? What's a good word? I trust that this game is going to have the... I trust this game is going to have the sensibleness to not go in a certain direction. But, yeah. Who do you think the survivors are going to be? I don't know. The biggest... Really, that question's, like, hard to answer, because, like, Yuki is the biggest question mark, so I honestly don't know what to expect from him. Oh, tennis shoes. I don't really know what to make of Yuki. Like, right now, I feel like there might be some kind of... I don't want to, like, jump the gun, but I feel like there might be a connection to Utsuro. I mean, why would he be here if there isn't? Even if it's only just their physical appearances. Or perhaps... Though, you know, it can go a lot of different ways. Bondage clothes, oh my god. Something tells me Yuri would like that. Survivors... how about this? I'll go with likely survivors. I'll go with, like, the likeliness of everyone to be a survivor. Sora, I think, is likely. Nikkei, I actually think is likely, just because his arc is kind of more closer to the middle of the game, so you can kind of afford to have him be one of the ones that lasts to the end. Shinji's an interesting one, because, like, you'd think that he wouldn't last that much longer, but, like, he's mostly staying the course when it comes to his outlook, so I don't think it's out of the question for him to survive. I do put him a bit lower than Sora, and honestly probably Nikkei as well. Yuki, as always, is a big question mark. Yoriko, I think, is... I could see Yoriko surviving. Though at the same time, I mean, you know, there was also I'm sure that there were people who thought Akane was going to survive DRA 1. So who knows? Yoriko could... I feel like Yoriko... I feel like depending on the kind of story the game wants to tell, Yoriko's either going to be a late-stage death, excuse me. Either a late-stage death, someone who's secretly in on this, or a survivor. Kanade, I actually don't think Kanade's... I feel like one of the twins, if not... I feel like at least one of the twins has to be going this chapter, unfortunately. This just kind of feels like the perfect time for it. And, I mean, especially with how unhinged Kanade got in Chapter 2. Chapter 3 kind of... Chapter 3 and its unhinged killers... I mean, even Kinji got pretty unhinged during his trial, so... Kanade could also, you know, fall into that trapping. I mean, I say fall, she'll probably do it anyway. Hibiki I could see surviving, but if she also gets... if she takes the fall, especially alongside her sister... it really comes down to what happens to Kanade. I think that if Kanade is executed and Hibiki is still here after the fact... No, wait, why did I say execute? Whatever. I mean, it's also possible Kanade dies, but I think that for Hibiki's sake, Kanade being a victim is less likely, just because, like, her whole arc was about, I'm the one who's... Hibiki's arc has been about, I've been the cause of... I've basically been responsible for these deaths. I have to change my attitude. And if she doesn't change... And so it wouldn't really make sense for Kanade to die after she's had a revelation like that. So, yeah, if Kanade's still here... No, wait, no. God, I am mincing words so much right now. Alright, that's enough presents for now. If Kanade is still here... No, wait. Okay. Okay, if Kanade dies, and Hibiki is still present and alive after that happens, I think Hibiki survives. It's probably going to put her... and I think that would be cool, put her through another stage of her arc. I don't know what exactly you do with her after that, but I'm sure that, you know, giving her... It could even be part of, like, a deconstruction arc. Give her, you know, take away, like, the one consistent presence in her life, and just like that, you now have good grounds for her to maybe realize that, you know, she didn't treat her too well. Shobai is an odd one. To be honest, he's also... If not for Yuki's mere presence, Shobai would probably be the biggest question mark. Much like, I also think that he's going to be either late death, mastermind, Void, who's playing the long game, or survivor. But if he doesn't have anything going on, I think this chapter is probably going to be the one where it's kind of crunch time for him to, I feel like this chapter and the next one are really going to be crunch time for him to show signs of development. If he doesn't, I don't think he survives, honestly. Actually, yeah, chapter... Like, I can see him having a half measure in this chapter if he goes the route that Ray did. But otherwise, yeah, I don't see him surviving, if he doesn't. Setsuka, sadly, I don't think is long for this world. I really hope that she actually does get to survive. Mikado, there's no way Mikado's surviving. Seriously, like, I don't know what his deal is, but like this either if he's either, like, the way this is going, the way these stories go, either he's dead or he gets arrested. That's how I see it. Teruya's another question mark. I could see him surviving again, just to have that, you know, legacy going. But I could also maybe see him being one of the final deaths. Maybe he sacrifices himself somehow. And Iroha, I don't think Iroha survives. Alright, question. Are there any, out of everyone who's left, are there any skills that you'd consider, like, absolutely essential to figuring out the mini games? Because if not, then I'll just continue with whoever I feel like. And and to be honest, I also feel like if there are no other mini games, then I think I'm generally in a good position for the rest of the game. Because we've got, I mean, non-stop debates aren't a problem. The bullet time battle, or panic talk action, whatever you want to call it. Panic talk action, I have Setsuka's skill already. I have Setsuka's skill already. The twins have both. I have the twins' skills for the rebuttal showdowns. Logic Craft I know might be a problem since I don't have Yuri's. The memory game I'm pretty sure I can just cheese. Iroha's turns one part from a guessing game into something trivially easy. Is it the memory matching game? Because like I figured out how to do that one. And maybe I'll be eating my words, but I feel I don't know. I feel like I can figure it out. Also, I'm pretty sure I've got my I think I got a skill that disables the penalty. Oh, Sora got a oh, I've got an extra skill for making it. And Logic Refresh is another one, but I think that one is, I don't know, that one doesn't feel as bad, but who knows, that could... Okay, yeah, Emma's eliminates retry penalties, so it's not bad. Closing argument. Actually, that makes sense for Iroha. There's one at the bottom. I mean, the closing argument isn't that bad. Well, it's not that bad in the sense that you don't need like absurd reflexes to do it. It's just trial and error, and yeah, that's an issue, but like I don't think, yeah, I think I've explained myself. The main thing I'm concerned about is reflexes. I can grind through stuff fine. But if you think it's going to be that big a deal, then I guess we can give it a shot. Input delay. I wonder if that applies to, like... Well, I actually know that. I assume it's just pressing any button at all, which, yeah, that's useful. Who have I not talked to yet? Hey, you know what? Iroha's the only character I haven't done a free time event with yet. We can close this out with a couple of hers. I don't know what she likes, though. But, yeah. I do want to get one of Shobai's eventually. Setsuko waiting on a park bench, just waiting for her next date, I suppose. Check things? For some reason I thought the teacup ride was closer to the gate. I don't know why that is. Whatever. Check something. How, is it like a consistent problem, like even from people who are like really good at these kinds of, at like reflex-based games? Do they consistently have problems too doing the mini games later on? Glad I checked back. Yeah, Iroha's just straight up solves a game for you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, might as well interact with every character, especially since, you know, Hajime, I didn't get to interact with, I didn't get to do any events with Hajime or Kokoro. Not for lack of trying with Kokoro, though. As expected, the amusement park scenery is hard to draw. There are lots of objects you don't see often, so drawing them like I see in my mind is... to talk with me, as long as you're okay with it, Sora. I spent some time talking about pictures with Iroha. She's a painter, though, isn't she? Alright, what would she like? Painting... That could be... The painting might be something that you'd like. Fountain pen, not impossible. The comic book I could also see her liking. Or the candy. Shape. Cheeps. We'll give her... Yeah, we'll try this.
Huh?
What's this? Huh? A gift?
Thank you.
Wow, thank you. I didn't think you cared about me this much. Iroha. Iroha? Yeah! Ah, so you're alive after all. Oh, it's just you, Sora. You scared me. What are you doing? Setting up a finger frame? Huh, I was going to paint a landscape. I guess I got a little too absorbed in setting a good vanishing point. You're painting even in a situation like this. Especially when we're in a situation like this. I made a habit of painting to calm myself when I'm in rough situations. Let's think positively. Right. If you don't mind, can I watch you paint, Iroha? Huh? Well, I wouldn't mind, but it's a bit embarrassing. I'll try to put an extra effort while you watch. I watched Iroha paint as I stood next to her. Finished! Wow. How is it, Sora? I'd like to hear your thoughts. It's wonderful. You painted very well. Is that so? I'm so happy to hear that. It really looks like a photograph. I can't distinguish this landscape from the real thing. It's amazing. I'm flattered. Do you always make paintings of this caliber? I painted a landscape here, but I can draw other things too. Still life, portraits, sometimes even abstract paintings. I was worried a bit since I'm not very confident at painting landscapes, but your words have given me strength, Sora. If you don't feel confident drawing landscapes, what kind of painting do you have the most confidence in? Huh? The thing I'm most confident in? Well, it's embarrassing to say this, but it's manga. Manga? This is so embarrassing. Let's talk about this another time. Sora, thank you for watching me paint. I'm going to get back to investigating now.
I guess she's another one who would like the headphones and the comics. I parted ways with the Aroha and returned to my room. The Aroha is a curious creature. Likes to paint. Can often be found in the wild observing the landscape. I can't believe, you know guys, I can't believe we got to see a wild Aroha in action. Alright, we'll go one more. Hi, Setsuka. Please don't die. Please don't die. But yeah, have people had I know I asked this, but I don't think I got an answer. Are there people, like, do the mini games come down to reflexes? Because if so, like, I don't want to, like, I'm not going to brag, but I feel like I might like, have people genuinely been unable to do the mini games, like, even with the skills, or is it like, is it doable even if you're not even if your reflexes aren't, like, razor sharp, with provided you have the right skills? Because if it's the right skills, okay, that's annoying, but I can do it. And you know what, hey, if for some reason it doesn't work out, I can replay the entire game on hyperspeed. Because that's what we do. I like, I don't know if there'd be any interest in me just speeding through the the parts of the game a second time, but yeah. Now that I think about it, how did the dub manage to, not unable, but you kind of have to cheese it, reading at a much higher speed and without the voices is rough. Yeah, that's true, and I probably won't be able to voice them either. I'm willing to try, but based on what you're saying, it probably won't happen. Again, this is only once the dub is out. And by that, you mean once the dub is... once we're done with Chapter 3. I guess I made it... You're not in the amusement park, though. And now we are going to engage the wild Iroha in conversation. Alright, I think... Alright, based on that last input, I think she'll like this.
What's this, Sora? A gift? What? I've always wanted to have one of these. Gosh, Sora, can I really keep this? Thank you so much.
Come on. Yes!
Sora!
Yes?
So, do you like manga?
Manga? It's hard to know since I've got amnesia.
Huh, right. Sorry. If it's alright with you, do you want to take a look at some of the manga I like later? I think it'll be fun talking about manga with you.
We'll have to get off this island first, but sure.
Yahoo! It's a promise!
What kind of manga do you like, Iroha?
Ah, that's a good question. I'm into slice of life, personally. Things that have comedy and touching moments blended together, like Animal Friends and Yearly Girls Kuzaki-kun. What's most important is the characters, though. If there's pretty and cool characters, then I'll enjoy the manga no matter the genre. It's just fun to read. These days, I'm really into Jurarara and Shiroko's Soccer. The stories are fun and the characters are cool. I also enjoy anime, and each quarter I usually watch the highest trending shows. By quarter I mean in a year. They split the shows into annual seasons since the shows usually last 3 months. Each quarter, so many different animated shows come out, and the fun of picking things to watch is... I'm so sorry. I ignored you and only talked to myself. Otaku. It's fine. I liked hearing about your stories. Oh, really? That's a relief. But it seems like you really like manga. I mean, can she be a weeb? She's Japanese. Yes, it's one of my only hobbies. I'm sorry if that was offensive. I don't know if that applies to like outside only. I thought it did, but yeah, I thought otaku was the only one that like applied to just generally. But aren't you a painter, Roha? I'm pretty sure manga artists and painters are different, aren't they? You're good at drawing and also enjoy manga, so why don't you draw one yourself? No way! How could someone like me do that? Besides, my type of drawings and manga are way different, even in method. But you're really talented. It's kind of unfortunate. Roha, how about you try drawing your own manga? I want to read it. I've only drawn some doodles. I've never actually drawn manga even once. Oh, she's like Kamaru. But if you'd like it that much, Sora... alright. Weeb is more of a derogatory insult than an actual type of person. Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright, actually, yeah, I remember Junko, like, called me to, like, Ryota a weeb in a weeb in the Danganronpa 3 anime. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, since I have a lot of time in this island, I'll try drawing one. However, since you're the one who supported me to do this, you have to read it seriously. Of course, I'll be looking forward to it. God, her hair's like a freaking bush on her sprite. Alright, skill time. The dummy skill indicates places where crows are hidden. Well, that sucks. Get a vague picture of each cut in the climax inference. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means by that, but I'll take it. After reading one of Iroha's mangas, I returned to my room. And so ends another day. This park is huge. We probably haven't even investigated half of it. I should probably head to sleep, since I'll be spending most of tomorrow investigating. What? It's almost time for the nighttime announcement. Who'd be here at this hour? That's one of the wrong questions, Sora. Sora, thank goodness you're here. Yorko? It's late. What are you doing here? And of course I'd be here. It's my room. You'll see, it's basically a free pass.
Are you serious?
If it comes up with, like, description... I mean, honestly, if it comes up with descriptions for, for what's supposed to be there, like the original Danganronpa does, then... yeah, I'll see why that's useful. What? Sora, did you forget? Shinji suggested a roll call just before nighttime to make sure everyone's safe. Oh, right. Guess I forgot about it. Sorry. Yeah, well, you weren't the only one. A lot of the others were absent, so we went to fetch everyone. Well, it's the first time we're doing this kind of thing, I guess. Let's go together. The place we're gathering is in front of the Monocruise's entrance. I moved to the gathering place with Yorko. Alright, hopefully this scene isn't too long. I didn't mean for it to... No. Sorry I'm late. It's alright. I forgot as well.
Sorry.
Actually, everyone except Big Bro and Yorko forgot about it. And because of that, Shinji's over there in the corner in despair. I thought everyone would remember it. Ugh. I knew any ideas I think up would be garbage. Look, we're sorry, but we're here now, right? And it's just that we weren't able to leave the ship anyways while it was sailing. This is the first day after our voyage, so I guess we got so used to the boat sailing that we, well...
Wait, hold on. You girls I can understand, but what about you, Yuki? How could you forget our promise? I'm deeply disappointed in you!
Seriously?
But why only me? I mean, you are the only boy around here. Was the number of boys always this small? If we subtract Mikado, Nikkei, and Shobai from our usual meeting numbers... Alright, there's also Teruya.
Oh?
How's Terry doing? Has he still not woken up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knocked on his door a while ago, but there was no response.
Well, there's still a lot to investigate on this island, so we can wait.
Yes.
Sis, you look pretty happy. Well, duh. If Ruru did regain his memories, we might be able to get a hold of some big clues. And if things go well, we might be able to escape from this island altogether. He definitely knows some secrets about this place. Yep, that lifted my spirits for the whole day. I'm so excited to see what he can tell us. I was like, maybe I should just play around all day while he wakes up. Roro, I think that's going a bit too far. Get a hold of yourself. Also, is it just me, or is this a really unflattering angle? Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Now then.
Anyways, excluding Mikado, Shobai, and Nick, it looks like everyone is safe. Then what about those three? Do we just not bother with them? Mikado and Shobai are dangerous to begin with, and as for Nikkei, he's just gonna avoid us no matter what we do.
It is now 10 p.m. The gate to the monocruise will be closed, and anyone who sleeps outside of their room will be punished. Thank you for your hard work today, and I hope you have a peaceful night.
The nighttime announcement. So is that everyone? Yep, meaning everyone excluding Mikado, Shobai, Nikkei, and Teruya has an alibi. Well, we don't have to worry about them or drag them to this meeting.
In that case...
I used to sleep much later, but since there's a 10 p.m. curfew here, my sleeping schedule has changed a lot. Anyways, I'm sleepy, so I'm heading off to bed now. Good night, everyone. Wait, Beaky, hang on a moment. Do you all have a moment before bed? What is it, Setsuka?
Listen.
Well, nothing much, but since everyone is here, I thought I might as well tell you. Oh.
But...
Have any of you checked the gift that Mikado gave us? You know, the reset code.
Huh?
Oh, that. Well, I saw that it was added to the e-handbook pluses, but I had no idea what to make of it. I guess I haven't paid much attention to it. What exactly was added again?
So...
A new tab was added to the systems menu from the e-handbook plus. It seems like we need to enter some kind of code, but as for what the code is...
Setsuka, why'd you suddenly bring that up? Did you find something out about it?
To be honest...
Well, no, but I was wondering if someone else did.
But...
But this isn't something we can just ignore. This isn't some prank that Mikado's pulling on us here. It's real. Well, I wonder about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Mikado wouldn't have added this without a reason. Considering his actions up until now, it always turned out to hint at something big, however small it seemed.
Well, he's still our enemy, and the mastermind. To be honest, I think I've tuned him out so much, he's basically just become white noise. The problem with all of us playing Fangans and just trying to sift through the nonsense that the masterminds spew.
I agree with Setsuka. There doesn't seem to be any downsides if we get it wrong anyways. We should all try inputting random numbers once in a while. It's a number code? Are we sure that's a good idea? Setsuka is a lot more pragmatic this chapter. I really enjoy that angle to her character. Yeah. I mean, granted, I think that she's always been, I feel like she's always been, like, a bit of a social leader, but this definitely is reminding me a lot more of, like, what Boss would... Like if this were if you swapped her out for Boss from the Eye of the Somnium Files, I imagine this is what she'd be doing. What happens if, once we get the code right, we have to deal with something we can't handle?
Yeah!
Though it's a small change, it is an entirely new feature on our e-handbook pluses, so it wouldn't hurt to keep it in mind. Yeah.
Now then.
Well then, that's that. Let's all head to sleep. Good work as always, everyone.
All right.
You too. It feels nice to see everyone's faces before we go to sleep, as if we're all strengthening our bonds somehow.
I want to die.
To think of my useless opinion that way. Thank you so much.
Then let's gather here at the same time tomorrow night. Good night, everyone. A new island, new places to investigate, and new memories for Teruya. We haven't moved forward much, but it still feels like progress. Whether it's good or bad progress, I'm not sure, but it's better than no progress at all. When Teruya wakes up tomorrow, maybe we'll finally get some answers. Let's go to sleep. Alright. That is going to be where I leave it. Thank you all for showing up. I know this
stream ended up being standard length anyway, because of my own dang, because of my own tendencies, but yeah. I think I'll wait a little bit before another, well, nah, there's probably enough material, like, to work with for it to happen, so I'm gonna make the prediction. I'm gonna say Kanade will be the killer for this chapter, and Setsuka, and I know this is like a multi-victims case, so I need to come up with two. Setsuka I feel is going to be a victim, unfortunately. And for the other one... I feel like it'd be a waste to just have Kanade kill Hibiki. That seems a little too obvious. But there also aren't that many good options. I guess just by default I'll throw down Iroha as the second victim option, even though that doesn't really make sense. It's like making a bet that you know is probably not going to happen. But yeah, thanks for showing up, everyone. I'm glad you had fun. Read the Fox. Hopefully streams will be resuming. Streams should be back on schedule starting next week. I know I was a little late this time, and you know, this week was weird in general just because I had to skip last Tuesday. Also, no glitches this time. No like moments where the game froze up aside from that one time, so that was good. Oh, I'm absolutely enjoying the game's writing, Buccaneer. I definitely like how it's definitely feeling reminiscent of DRA 1, you know, never a dull moment, stuff is always happening, the dynamic never stays still for too long. But yeah, I don't know, I am also open to streaming 3 times a week, but having the third stream be an unrelated game that isn't SDRA 2 or even any other mystery games, just for the variety. And also because I have a massive backlog of games to work through, and, you know, that could... I'll write it up in a community post. I am thinking about potentially doing streams where I play games that aren't SDRA 2 or remotely related to the content I usually do. Which is partly because I have this massive backlog to work through of games, to the point I'm probably not going to be picking up anything in the Steam sale unless there's, like, soundtracks I want. But yeah, if that's something that any of you are interested in, let me know, whether that's in my comments or on the community post, and we'll see what that would look like. I'd probably stream on Sunday if I ended up having to do that. But yeah, until next time, I've been Corlin, this has been SDRA2, and yeah, that's all for me. Good night, everybody.